Hello, everybody. This is episode 55 of the Keep It Rollin' podcast. I'm Kyle Perkins. I'm here with Joey Deal,
Hello, Kyle.
Hector Salazar,
Hello.
and Christian Mendoza.
Hello.
Which we will say these are the hosts of the Spazcast,
This is
our second podcast of the network that
network.
we are working on.
the Real Movement podcast hosting.
Yeah, like we are,
Spazcast.
we have become like a real network for podcasts. We have 3 podcasts, don't we?
The Real Network.
Yeah, this is a real network for podcasts. We have Keep It Rolling. That's the OG.
Yep.
We started it when? Do you remember?
2-3 years ago?
I don't know.
I want to say 3 years ago.
I don't think so.
At least 2.
I want to say it was like September or October of 2024.
Then it would have to be.
No,
it would have to be
2023.
2023.
Yeah,
so close to 2 years.
Almost 2 years then.
Yep.
And then we started the Spazcast, right? And then we also have Grips and Grit.
Yeah, both of those started this year.
Yeah, similar this year.
So I just looked. We've had 11. This is our 11th podcast this year.
That's it.
Keep It Rolling.
Only 11.
Only 11.
The year before we probably did
Close to 44.
44.
Close to 44. Maybe a
So
little
we've
less.
been slacking. I'm sorry. It's been a crazy year, but this is perfect because today is New Year's Eve, so it's a good time for us to jump on and do like a recap for the year.
Yeah, it's been a busy year.
Busy year, and we couldn't have done it without this guy, Christian. Christian's he is like the media man. So anything that you guys see from us when it comes to videos and highlights and all the cool stuff,
All the content.
that's the word. Is that what the kids say, Hector? Hector's our
I'm
we
the
check,
young man.
Yeah, we check in with him if there's a cool word. The content creators.
Yeah.
He's chronically online.
Christian's the reason that we're more than content creators and everything's not just filled on our phones. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, he makes it really good.
You know,
You guys make it easy. I just turn the camera on and
watch us move.
We try our
toward
best.
greatness.
Thank you,
Yeah, so I
Christian.
mean, a very exciting year. We had a lot of different stuff happen. We were just actually kind of talking. You know, we were talking at the beginning of the year. We didn't think we were gonna compete that much because we had so much going on with the gym and taking over the new building and stuff. And then now, by the end of the year, we competed probably more than ever.
It was a long year.
and the building expanded as well. So I mean, this is actually a new.
I'm sure we talked about it before, right?
Yeah, a new
we
change
talked
for
about-
us. But it's probably the first time this has visually been on the cast, right?
Yeah, we changed the view so you guys can see how big the mat is. Hopefully you guys are looking at this
Yeah, hopefully
video.
you guys can see him. And we just got like
He's screaming, he's
So
running
much
around.
room for
If you're not
activities.
watching, Kyle's running around on the giant mat.
Oh, Kyle just fell.
He
Oh,
fell.
God.
Oh, he's bleeding.
God.
Oh, there's
God.
blood.
Oh, God.
There's blood. Don't turn off the lights. Turn off the camera.
Cut.
Just kidding. He's not bleeding. He's okay. Yeah, I
but
think
there's a lot of room for activities.
I think the expansion of the gym is obviously the big story because February 1st, we took over this entire building, 13,000 square feet, massive undertaking, very stressful, but very fun and exciting. And we did a great job. It took us, financially, it was not easy. Work-wise, it wasn't easy,
A lot of work.
but it was a lot of community.
Yep.
That everyone helped. And that's, without Kyle, it wouldn't have happened. Without all these great people who helped build out the mat and all the work that goes into it, like Stefan and Rocco and all these people who helped us
Yep.
quite a bit. So super grateful. I think it's like the year-end review is really just a big story of me saying thanks to people.
Yeah, so many people throughout the years. I mean,
Yeah, and it's not just this year for sure. I mean, since we started the school in 2021. That was March 1st of 2021, and now we're heading into 2026. How crazy is that? It's a 5 year. So in March 2026 will be our 5-year anniversary.
5-year anniversary. Wow.
Oh, cool. Made it half a decade.
I was about to say half a decade. That's crazy.
How old were you in 2021?
21.
21 years old. He's a
Yeah.
baby. Oh my gosh, Hector.
What were you doing on that New Year's?
2021?
Yeah,
I don't know if you know this. Hector doesn't drink.
I don't.
probably because of what happened 2021.
Well, hear me out. No,
Out of curiosity, have you ever drank ever?
No, I've never drank.
Not once. You never even had a sip of alcohol?
Well, when I was little, I'm Mexican, so like, your
When you were
parents
like
like, give you
4?
a little sip.
Like a
but
little
that was-
Corona?
Yeah, that was really it. Never really
Is
drank.
it true that like Mexicans drink Corona out of the bottle?
What do you mean? Like
I don't know.
the glass bottle?
I mean,
as a baby.
I mean, like a baby.
baby bottle. No.
It was a stupid
It
joke.
still does have the lime in it though when it's in the bottle.
Yeah,
No,
babies love lime.
Oh yeah.
No, you like lime.
I'll eat a lime. I'll eat a straight lime. Did you
bite
know
it?
that?
Dude,
Lime
yeah.
is pretty good.
You ever see me eat a whole lime?
A whole lime?
Bro,
Whole
we
lime
went
by
to-
itself.
Like with the peel?
No.
Like an orange, bro. Think of it like an orange.
Yeah, like
You
a,
just suck on like a slice
yeah.
of
I'll do a whole lime. I love it.
That's very
Would you
I don't think-
rip the center out and actually eat it?
What's the center? What do you mean?
So like
I just cut it into
okay,
pieces.
so there's like two ways. You could
I've
actually
seen it.
eat an orange. You could eat an orange, or you could just suck the juice out of an orange.
No, I eat it.
Do you eat it? You
Swallow.
rip the center out.
So
And,
what is it called? The pith?
yeah. You eat the pith.
Yeah, the pith is really
Okay,
good.
Okay.
I've seen
That
it.
was,
It's
that was
crazy.
curious.
Yum,
Yeah.
yum, yum, yum. Yeah, I love a good lime.
Dude, we went.
Lemon, not so much. You try to eat a lemon, fucking psychos eat lemons.
Yeah.
Limes are for classy gentlemen.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's just my opinion. Could be wrong. I might change it next year. 2026 might be a whole different outlook.
It's always about the green, not
But
the
in
yellow.
2025, I was all about the green.
All about the green.
And
all
that is
about
my color. I do like green, if you haven't noticed. Green's like our color.
It's kind of the theme of the gym.
Yeah, so 2025, guys, I think we should just kick off first. Before we get into the year too much, this is the first time we've had you on our podcast before. Christian had his own episode. He's been on here. We've talked to him. We've learned all about him. But Hector, you're such a special gentleman to me. You've become so important to me, and I mean that. Like you're like my little baby brother. I'm so like I just love hanging out with you. I think you're so
Pass
sweet.
this on.
Yeah, the boy.
Pass it on.
Pass it on. We're giving
That
hugs.
was
all-
for you, Joey.
Oh, thanks. Take
it back, take it back.
Give me it back. Thanks, man. It's been really great having you here. So, I would love maybe like getting your story a little bit because I've never truly asked you. I feel like I know a lot about you in terms of like why you train and stuff. For those who don't know, Hector is an MMA fighter. He's had how many fights altogether with kickboxing? You've told me before.
It's 11 fights.
He's had 11 fights with some Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA, a bunch of grappling matches now. You've competed a few times for grappling with us. I know you've probably done it as a white belt, blue belt.
Yeah. This year was actually my first time competing as a blue belt.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that was scary.
Yeah, we forced him
You
to
did
do
well.
it.
You did well.
He's a gamer. He's
By
a
the,
gamer.
but at the end of the year, you're doing better.
Yeah, I
you
got
know?
more comfortable.
Was that
with
the Fuji?
No, the
Fuji
first
did
one.
one?
Oh, Jiu-Jitsu.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah,
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 where I
yeah.
submitted Sergio and he
Oh
cried
my
about
god!
it for like.
Yeah, was that this year?
Yeah,
that was this
that was
year.
in
That was
March.
like March. So that was one of the first ones that we
Yeah.
did, which we won as a team. You
Got
want to
a
go
banner?
grab that
I'll
really
get the
quick?
banner.
Yeah, why not? But so yeah, I mean, we're gonna go through some stuff this year, but
Uh-huh.
since we're talking about you, and this was your first time competing with us as a
Yeah.
team, right?
Uh-huh.
Technically under our name. And how funny is it that you beat
First
up?
match, Sergio, and then after that.
Shout
That's
out
how
to
we
Sergio.
met Logan.
Sergio's been our Sergio has been on our team for a long time. He's been on our podcast before. If you go back, who knows what episode? But look at this. We got a Chew-Jitsu. For those who don't know Chewy, maybe we can tag Chewy. Hey Chewy, check it out.
I'll tag him.
Yeah, team champions. This was March 29th, 2025. One of probably like 5 or 6 team titles that we got this year. Yeah, pretty much most of the tournaments that we did, we ended up winning as a team, which was really, really special to us. But that tournament was super cool in the beginning of the year because remember, we opened this gym, and we shouldn't say we opened the gym, but we expanded the gym February 1st. So that first month was just crazy hectic, and I remember us being so stressed. And then March comes around, and this was the first tournament. I think the first time I competed in the year. Maybe I competed before that, but I don't remember. But yeah, we brought a bunch of people out. Hector came and competed, and he got to go against one of our teammates. and you submitted him, right?
Yeah. So
Guillotine. I remember that because I remember that moment specifically because I was
Put a
walking
clip.
around with TJ.
Throw that clip.
I was walking around with TJ because I think I just had my match and he was coaching me and like, oh, Hector's up. I wonder who he's going against. And then we like go around the
Sergio.
crowd and it's like, oh, it's Sergio. And then I think you guillotined him like shortly after that.
yeah, he's saying that was the hardest. Like I squeezed it hard, and I was like, no, that wasn't hard. You were just weak.
You had his leg.
Chill, Sergio, chill.
Sergio, you guys
Sergio
have,
strong.
you guys
Sergio
have had a little bit of first button. First button of many today. One more. I want one.
Oh, you get the rap battle going.
That's a throwback to last year as well.
The rock concert.
Yeah, shout out Nam. So I think that tournament was really special. And like you said, too, in the same division, we ended up facing another teammate who we'll talk about today. You ended up facing Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Loginho.
Yeah. Loginho.
Logan Sostek.
Yeah.
One of the coolest last names. And he's became a huge part of our team throughout this year. And we met him there.
Yep.
And he came up and talked to me after. And ironically, again, to shout out Christian, he was such a fan of what we did the year before in 2024 with all of our documentary series and all of the stuff that we've been doing online, all the content that you've created. someone like Logan who trained at a different school would see us online.
It was
And-
the Vegas stuff specifically that he said he saw.
So the real jiu-jitsu, the Vegas trip,
Yeah.
right? Oh man, how cool is that?
Well, the first time I ever saw Logan was at one of the grappling industries before jiu-jitsu. He came up to Adrian and was like, "Oh, you're Adrian from."
I think it was at that event
no,
was
no,
that
it
jiu-jitsu?
was at grappling industry. This was before.
in 2024.
This was like the grappling industry. So that
in
jiu-jitsu
January?
was
In
in
January?
March. Yeah, it was like in January. And he came up to him, was like the first person that I ever saw, like, "Hey, I saw you online." So I just took like a photo of it and I posted like, Adrian's finally, making fans out there. And then out of nowhere, bye Terry.
Hi, Terry. Happy New Year.
Also, we're saying bye to one of our new teammates
Yes,
this year, Terry
big year
Romero.
for her. We'll talk
My
about her, I'm
op.
sure.
Yep.
Scary Terry.
Number
Every-
one op.
every-
Number
Everyone's
one
up.
female.
Number one female.
Tied.
Tied with Taylor. Her and
Tyler
Taylor, number one
we'll
females.
talk about it. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it. But yeah, so he said to Adrian, what you were saying?
So he came up to Adrian and he, "Hey, I saw you online. I think you're really cool." He saw Adrian's, social media stuff, and so I just kind of casually like took a video of him, like, "Oh, look, Adrian's finally making fans in the wild," like, and then literally like 2 months later he's on the team.
Yeah. So he competed against Hector there and then joined our team quickly after. And he became an awesome.
Did he beat both
Teammate.
you guys?
Yeah, he destroyed me and destroyed Sergio.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then we were like, why do you want to join us?
Yeah,
Destroy us, bro.
you just beat everyone on the team. Why are you coming here?
Yeah.
But he loves it here. Really great kid. He was just at our open mat. Which, by the way, we should say this is the true Keep It Rolling podcast. We've kind of gotten away from that, and it's upsetting.
Yeah, we take too much time after the roll.
Yeah, sometimes we just come and do a podcast in the past without even rolling. So
Yeah, but
remember, this whole part of this show is all about keeping it rolling after training and keep the conversation going. So we had a great open mat today. I think it was a lot of fun, and I got some really good rounds. Me and Hector got after it a lot. We got some good battles. It's pretty
To the
fun.
death.
To the death.
To
It
the
was
death.
to the death.
Dude, Joey asked me, he's like, to the death? I was like, yeah.
sure.
Yes.
I guess I signed my life away.
So let's keep going with Hector. So Hector, you started jiu-jitsu at a Gracie Academy,
Mhm.
a certified training center. You got your what's it called? Our combatives belt.
Yeah.
You got your combatives belt. That was your intro to martial arts in general, or were you already training before?
No, that was it. That was my intro, really. Like, after high school or during high school, I really got into the UFC with
As a fan?
Yeah. So I saw Dominic Cruz versus Cody Garbrandt, and that was the fight where I was like, oh
That was
my
a fun
god, what
fight.
is this? And then
Remember
like,
that fight?
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember,
man,
dude. I
that's
remember.
fun.
I don't even know how I started watching it. It was like I think it was New Year's Eve.
So you just thought Cody was the man, right?
I thought it was sick, and then I saw Amanda Nunes walk out. I was like, all right, I'm done.
What's going on here?
But yeah, I saw that fight, and I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I feel like that fight. I remember watching that and being like, "Yeah, who's gonna beat this guy?" And then he just started beating
Right away.
himself.
Yep.
Yeah. And then TJ Dillashaw happened.
Yeah, it was awesome. Good fights.
Good times.
But man, so you were a young kid in high school, and you're like, "I love MMA.
Mhm.
How do I get into it?" And then you found a jiu-jitsu school.
Yeah, so like basically I went through high school, just watching it, and then I played soccer, and then I played soccer in college, and I was like, oh, this is kind of boring. And then I went through a whole bunch of things, and I was like, oh, I should try jiu-jitsu. And then I tried it in March of 2019.
That was your first class.
Yeah, March, and like I went in and I talked to them, and I was like, oh, like I want to try it out. They told me the price, and then I was like, I walked in, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna sign up. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
try it out, and I was like, no, I'm gonna
Nah,
sign up.
man.
Yeah.
I love people like that.
Again,
I
he's
like
right
people
away.
like that.
Yeah. So, and then, I started training since March, and then I got armbarred a lot, and so like I had to take a break.
Your arm got fucked up.
Destroyed.
It still is. Huh?
I know. Yeah. I think it's because of that. And then Jaden,
That's the same one that Jaden got.
it's still bothering
Shout
me.
out Jaden.
Still re-injured.
Yeah. But then that was it. And then I started training in 2020. I started Muay Thai, and then COVID happened, and then June I started up again. So I trained Muay Thai from like January to March, basically every day.
Did you feel like you connected more to striking than grappling right off the bat?
I don't know. It was kind of just the same. My theory for doing jiu-jitsu first is like, okay, if I do striking and I get taken down, takedowns, it's like harder to get up. So I want to get my ground game up, and then I'll do striking. That's a little bit easier.
So you started with jiu-jitsu.
I started
then-
with jiu-jitsu, yeah.
Wow. And look at you now, though. Yeah, I say you definitely connected to striking more.
Yeah.
I think so.
Your striking's great. He's a really good foundational like striking, and then you're creative and playful, and you got this awesome style about yourself. So it's cool though. I think it's neat that you actually started with jiu-jitsu more.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have thought. I would have thought you would have been a striker, like, and then you're like, fine, I'll do jiu-jitsu.
I'll grapple a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
No, I started with
throwback.
jiu-jitsu because I knew
He's saying your grappling sucks.
No,
I'm kidding.
No, it doesn't.
solid.
No, I started with jiu-jitsu because I was like, I saw what happened to Conor McGregor, and I was like, yeah, I don't want that to happen to me.
You stopped talking with your Irish accent.
Yeah, and then I started grappling. I grew my beard out, and
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
shaved your
brother, who
mustache.
checked his grappling, brother?
brother.
Fun trips to Dagestan. You know.
So did you know that you were gonna try to fight?
Yeah, that was
That was
my
the
whole
goal.
thing.
You got into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was always my mindset too when I was young too. Like I started with there was only one goal.
To fight.
That was to fight.
Yeah, I walked in and I was like, how do I fight MMA? And they're like, well, you're gonna have to train first. And I was like, okay. And they're like, yeah, start with one program and then do the other one.
So tell me that. Let's fast forward to your first MMA fight. Walk me through it. What was it like?
So the first MMA fight, it was July 2022, 23. I think 23.
Okay.
And you know, I had my last Muay Thai fight against Corey, March of that same year. And after that, I was like, dude, I'm bored of this. I want to do MMA. And that was always the goal. Like at first they told me like, oh, try to get like 4 Muay Thai fights and then we'll start looking for MMA. And then I got 6. And I was like, yo, when are we going to start looking for MMA? He's like, oh, well, like, you know, you could find your own fight. So I started farming my
Which
own
will
fights.
say where you were training. They don't have too many MMA fighters.
No, I was like the only one. And
Who
like
wanted to do it?
Matt was there. So like
Matt Ortiz,
yeah.
our good friend,
I asked Matt,
That
I was
on
like,
the
hey,
podcast. Yep.
who
I
we've
was-
had on the
Yep.
podcast as well.
oh yeah.
Yep.
I was like, hey, like, can you like help me out with this MMA? Because like there wasn't a lot of like grapplers there, or like you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
so Matt helped me out, and then it was tough, bro. Like that was the first time I actually tried to wrestle, and Matt was just destroying me. And then at that same time, like Joven, you remember Joven?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, so he got a fight as well.
From
And so-
China, right?
Yeah,
Joven
yeah.
was
So
from
he's
China.
back in China right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was awesome. He
He's
used to
really
come here
tough.
on our open mats and come train.
Yeah. So and then that's how we started coming over here to Joey.
And that's how we met you, right?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So Matt Ortiz brought you over, I
Mhm.
believe. So Matt, for those who don't remember, you can go back and listen to his podcast with us. And Matt is, you know, I've known him since I was probably 15, 16 years old. We got our black belts essentially at the same time. And so it came up together and it was really cool. I think we reconnected around that time, like 2023, 2022 maybe. Reconnected through social media. He found me online.
Mhm.
He found my page on Instagram and sent me a message. He's
That's
like,
awesome.
dude, like you got a school now, I'll come visit. And since then he's, you know, been a huge part of the school and he's brought so many great people into my life.
Yeah. It was
So thank you, Matt.
Dude, I remember he got on Instagram for the first time. He was always
Yeah,
like,
he was
oh,
all excited
like,
about it.
no Instagram.
It's
this,
kind of
that.
like Kenny. Kenny was the same way.
You didn't
know
like
that?
it all?
Well, no, Kenny just wasn't on social media.
Okay.
And then when he got on it, Kenny
Loved
became
it.
the man.
Uh-huh.
Like Kenny loves it. You
People
know?
love Kenny.
Hell
a
yeah,
lot,
Kenny's the best.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So and then fast forward to the actual fight, or leading up to the fight, I met Christian Reynoso
Mm.
because he like
My
wanted
boy.
he wanted to interview me for my fight, and then so I interviewed with Christian, and then me and Christian have been tight ever since because he commentates all the time.
Mhm.
And then I didn't have an opponent.
Do you know he was my training partner? Did I tell you that?
yeah,
Yeah.
you told me.
Me and him spar together all the time, train together.
Yeah, Christian's a nice guy.
Oh yeah. He's
Every
the
time I
best.
see him, I try to bring him, but he's like, no, my knees are
He's got bad
destroyed."
knees, yeah.
But he got double surgery, knee surgery or some shit. So
yeah, he's
it was
yeah,
Christian.
he's all banged up.
But yeah, so I didn't have no opponent at the time. It was just like up in the air if I was gonna fight or not. Joven had an opponent, so we were still training. And then I think like 2 weeks before, they matched me up with this dude from Ukraine. His name was like Umar Kaumov. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to get
Sounds
wrestle
scary.
fucked. Yeah, I was like, oh, my God, I'm fighting a Mav, my first fight. And so I go out there, you know, we go to weigh-ins. He was going to miss weight. And he actually made weight like last second. The promoter texted me, Jesse. He was like, oh, like he made weight, this, that. And then so we get to the fight. And I have a funny story. So we're at the like medical checkups. And Joven's opponent is sizing him up, like just looking him up. Joven's opponent's like all tatted up and like looks scary. And Joven, you know, he's just a little Chinese boy with the glasses on and like it just doesn't look intimidating. And then I fight. I think I was the second fight. So I was the second fight. I go out there and I fight. And I tear my hand. I pull my groin or tear it or whatever. And my leg was
I
so
remember that.
purple. I showed you the picture, right? My leg was
bad.
purple. In the first round, I was like, oh, I go into the corner and I tell him, I was like, yo, I think
I pulled a muscle.
yeah, I was like, something's wrong with my groin. Like,
Hit him
it
with your
hurts.
groin.
Yeah, that's
so-
what I thought. And then they were like, I was like, yeah, something's wrong with my groin. They're like, okay. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm just letting you know. And then I go out there and I'm like, I can't move. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's a scary
then-
feeling.
He was already tired at that point. I'm not gonna lie, I was tired too because it was just a different.
Yeah,
compared to Muay
if you never
Thai-
fought MMA, you have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah, compared to Muay Thai, it was different pace, different everything. And I got him in the front headlock, and I remember Matt was like yelling, like, snap him down. I was like, fuck that. So I like rolled to my back and I get a guillotine and I mounted guillotine him.
Yeah, it was
And
slick.
then he tapped and I was like, yes.
That's
I was like, yes.
I was like, my groin lived.
You limped away to fight another day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was great. That was a great story for your first fight. What a cool moment too to have some adversity, come back. Super special. You've had some injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From wars.
I know, wars, some battles, but I love it. I think, I remember seeing you. So, of course, you came in, you were training with us for open mats and things like that. You came and sparred with me,
Yeah.
I think once or twice.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, cool. I'm glad he likes it. But then I saw you fight at the Maximus show,
Mhm.
and I think it was your last MMA fight before you came over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. It was 420 of last year, 2024.
420.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I remember.
I think it was a really great fight where I was really impressed with you technically. I thought you were more technical than your opponent. You had some really great exchanges, but you physically were getting kind of bullied by the guy. And I remember just being like, man, I feel like he could be really good if he could clean up some ideas and his grappling, his wrestling, and then I don't know how it happened. I think you broke your wrist. You came back here and you had a cast on.
Yes.
You came in on a random Friday with a cast on, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And you were like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna start training here full time." I was like, "Well, let's get you healthy and let's make it happen." And you've been here ever since.
Yeah, so that was in April, and then I was gonna fight again in November, and then in
Okay.
October I was hitting pads and I broke my wrist or
Yeah.
my scaphoid.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
a
That
shitty
one.
one to break.
So I broke that, and I still kept training, and then my opponent pulled out, and I
Probably
was like,
for the
oh,
best.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
The broken.
Yeah, I was
wrist.
still gonna fight, and then I didn't go to the doctor, and then I told Matt, I was like, let's look for the next one, and then stuff started going on at the gym, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? And Matt's like, yeah, go get your hand checked out, and then that's when they told me it was broken, and then I got his cast in January, and that's when I came in, and I
Mhm.
told you, and then shortly after I was like, yeah, deuces, and then I came over here.
Deuces. So that's what a young kid says. Deuces.
Christian's like a year older.
Oh, is he?
I'm like 2 years older than
You feel older. I don't know why. No offense.
No, it's all right.
Young boy.
No offense to you either. You're not like an
I
old
feel,
man.
I feel older.
But
I'm
you
not
feel more
gonna lie.
mature the way you talk with me.
He's an old soul.
I've done a lot of things in my 20s.
I've aged myself.
Yeah, you've done nothing.
I've done nothing. I
You
just
done
stay
nothing.
home, bro.
That's the way to do it. But yeah, I mean, I'm so happy to have you here, and it's been a blast. And just kind of closing out this little chapter with, for Hector, we've had now 2 fights together
Mm-hmm.
with you on the team, and the first fight was a wild journey. Looked so great, tough fight, and it was a lot of fun. I felt like you were doing so great. It's funny that you said about your hamstring, you got hurt, and I remember I think after the first round, first time cornering you, and you don't know how you want to. Cornering is like its own little art.
Yeah.
And every person that you corner, you got to kind of modify it based on the person. So, we're getting to know each other more as we do that. But I remember your nose is busted already. Like the first round, your nose is a little
Yeah.
fucked up. I could just tell it was hurt. And you're like, I think my nose is hurt. I was like, no, nah, you're fine. I'm trying to just get you to calm down. Like every single fighter I've ever cornered, of all the people I've cornered, it's like, everyone responds differently to different things, and for you, I was like, all right, I don't know. I gotta lie to him. I gotta make sure he
I
doesn't worry about it.
No, I knew it was broke because I could taste the blood in my throat, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't good."
Like your nose is good. Don't worry. Don't
No,
worry.
and I was like, I get, when I tell my corner, oh, something's wrong, it's like, okay, how do we adjust It's not like I'm trying to bitch out. It's just like, how do we adjust? Let's find a way.
Do not get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't listen to that advice. So, sadly, in the third round, he gets clipped again in the nose and, basically shattered your nose.
Yeah.
It was a pretty bad break, bad enough for surgery. So, his first fight with us, I feel terrible. I'm like, man, he's doing so great. He won the first 2 rounds, in my opinion, then got his nose shattered and broke.
Yeah. Got hurt,
and so now you have a surgery. That's another time away. And, but kudos to you and how determined, how mentally strong you are to go have the surgery, continue training hard. We make our way back. We have our next fight, which was a journey in itself too, to, losing opponents and changes times and all this. It's just the nature of, especially amateur MMA. For those who know, it's just such a roller coaster of emotions of like getting fights and fights getting canceled and this and that. But we finally get a big fight and very special to me to have it be in one of the organizations that I really care about, XFO, which is was my home growing up. And we got this awesome fight against a tough opponent. It was so much fun. This was just a couple months ago now, right? Not even, what is it?
Yeah, like a month ago, actually.
Was it November?
Yeah, November.
Yeah, November. He had his first win with us with a mounted triangle. It was an awesome fight, super special. Everyone was there. And, it was a really great way to end your first year with us.
Yeah, you made a plan and executed. You said, wanted to get in there, not get hurt.
Yeah,
like last time,
Christian. Yeah, I was telling Christian when we were cutting weight, I was like, dude, I want to get in there, just get out.
Yeah, that's how it should be. That should be the goal. You don't make more money for fucking,
going
more
to war.
time. It's not like a real job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get paid the same no matter what.
Oh, well, I don't get paid.
The night before, I remember we were talking about it. We were like, it would be nice if you didn't get into a war this time.
Yeah, let's make
You
it
just got
quick.
in and then got out.
Yeah, good first round submission. That's how it should be.
Yeah, no,
So, more things to look forward to. Maybe let's go right into that. What are you looking forward to in 2026 for your MMA career? Do you have any ideas? We've talked about it. I want to hear you say it.
Well, I want to go pro at the end of the year, or start of 2027. But I think it's time. Just get a couple more, and then we're going pro.
Yeah, I would like to see you, and we'll assess every single fight, right? That's like I think the smarter way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to see you break that 2 fight a year streak that you've had.
Yeah, no, I used to have like 4 fights with Muay Thai.
Muay Thai, it's different.
Yep.
MMA, I want to see you get those 3 to 4 fights in our, in a calendar year. And I think it's totally reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be at minimum. If we do this right, we got, we're looking for his first fight to be in February.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be coming up quick. But we get you a fight in February, another fight,
August,
July.
I want to do
July.
outdoor war.
It'd be a special. And then, another one at the end of the year, or maybe even 2. So it'll be a full year for you, and we'll assess at the end. And But yeah, turning pro would be a
four's a good goal.
Yeah. Just for reference, my first year of fighting, my first 12 months, I had 10 fights.
Dude, but I'm not as good as you.
Yeah, you are. You're better. You're way better than I was when I was your age. I mean, no, probably not.
You were
No
already
offense.
pro, dog.
Yeah, I was pro. I turned pro at 19.
Yeah.
But I'm saying my age of fighting,
Mm-hmm.
because you've only been fighting a few years, not much.
Yeah.
But you're very talented. So I'm excited to see you go get after it this year.
Oh yeah, and then hopefully there's something special at this year too.
Yeah, I've had. So I'll say too, like, just kind of recapping MMA, as the schools, because like if we think about it, everyone knows our school nowadays. Everyone knows us as a really good grappling team. They think we're just a bunch of grapplers and like jujitsu, professional jujitsu, leg lockers,
Yep.
like all the stuff that's like not
Pulling
MMA.
guard,
Yeah, not MMA oriented. But like my life has always been about mixed martial arts and fighting. Like I don't know, and maybe you guys feel this way about your life. I don't know if you've ever looked at like the chapters of your life. I don't know. For me, it's like these 5-year cycles of like where my brain's at. Jiu-jitsu has always been there for 20 years now, over 20 years since I'll be 35 soon. I started training when I was like 14 years old. I know, old. Older than everyone. Older than you a little bit, right? A couple months.
Few months, yep.
So these like 5-year cycles from like 15 to 20, obsessive. All I could think about is MMA, and then it kind of like evolved in that next 5 years, like professional fighting. Then I went into like yoga and fitness and wellness and, and then 30 years old to now, it's been like a 5-year cycle of opening the school and running the school. But yeah, this has been such an interesting year between you and just to mention Dre, who had 2 fights this year for us. And, Dre is actually older than me. He's 37, almost 38 years old. Yeah, I know. And
I never would have
but he
guessed.
does. You could never.
You
guess.
don't look at
You look at him. He looks like he's
Black don't
22.
crack.
Black don't crack. Dre's. He had his last fight that he won. It was one of the most special experiences for me, and I can't explain why. It doesn't really even make sense when I think about it. But I don't know. In the locker room, I had this interesting feeling. The way that he kind of held himself, like mentally, it just made me feel like, wow, it's like we do have one life, and we're getting, myself getting older, getting to that older age. It's like, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta maybe, I have a lot of passion for it, and pursuing your passions is something that I'm really, obviously I care about. So yeah, I think if I'm gonna do it, this is the time. So like, setting a goal for 2026 is certainly to get back into the professional ranks and try to fight again. So my hope is that we can make a fun event out of it. I'm thinking the summer. Outdoor war would be we've had our good friend Dan Lardy on the podcast.
Too much.
Can you imagine?
Perfect. Almost too
Yeah,
perfect.
it would be, I think almost exactly, it would be like 17 years from my first fight at the same location, which would be really special to kind of, I have no illusions in thinking that I would get back into it in a way of like, I want to fight all the time. And, it's more of like,
Just the way
what do
to
they
close
call
a
it?
Chapter.
Yeah, a swan song.
Yeah.
It's
Little
like a
swan
clo-
dance.
GSP come back.
Yeah, it's like it's like you do it, and it's like it's for a moment to
Still got it.
close it out, and put myself out there for that. So stuff to look forward to. I would love to get you
I'm
on
here
that.
for it.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. This
We got to train
Fuck me
hard,
up, bro.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a fun year for that. But going back to the school and the whole year, jiu-jitsu is obviously this is what we love to do. Competing is a big part of the school. Professionally, it's like Kyle said, we weren't going to compete as much because we're like, we'll be busy.
Yep.
But we ended up having such a busy year, and I think that says more about the sport in general being so much more alive and so much more active. There's so many opportunities that we ended up jumping on all of them.
Just so many of them. Yeah, I mean, it's almost twice a month we were competing, and
at least, right?
Yeah,
I had some times where, again, I didn't really plan on it, but it just became this like crazy traveling year where I went from, going to, I got this opportunity to go. One of the biggest moments of the year was getting invited to the IEGO World Championships, or the team championships. So I got to compete for the Battle Force. So they flew me out there to Kazakhstan again, which I went in 2024. Got to go again in 2025 and compete on the biggest stage. I think that was the biggest tournament that's ever existed for jiu-jitsu, in my
Yeah, it was
opinion. In
high-level
terms of
stuff.
the talent, you name any high-level grappler was there. So wild. And to be a part of that was so cool. And then from there, going right to New Jersey and facing Junior Casio again and doing all, like, this year was just fucking wild.
Yeah.
And, a lot of good goals were accomplished. A lot of goals weren't accomplished when it came to things I wanted to do. But, yeah, I think it was overall, what a crazy year, for myself. And then for the team, it's just in general, like, we just did so much.
Yeah.
I think I was so happy. We had a little end of the year party, last week, and it was so cool. Kyle worked hard on this little PowerPoint. It was kind of like a high school presentation.
High school little kids PowerPoint I put together. Yeah.
How did that go? I never asked.
You
Yeah,
didn't
I
get
think
to
it went
see it?
good. I think it went
I
good.
never
Yeah.
saw it.
Oh, we'll show you it.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some of the slides up there, but I mean, the main thing was just keeping stats throughout the year for everybody to like see how we did collectively throughout the year, and then like having results at the end of the year for everybody. So like the main thing that we thought was really impressive is like as a team, we had 475 wins, which is just really pretty crazy. And with that, we had like a 62, I mean, so
hold
over
that up against the
60%
camera.
submission rate.
We could throw it in there.
Which is pretty cool. We won like 100 gold medals. So like just as a team, these are cool like things for us to reference as the years go on to see if we like improve.
How many gold medals?
107. I mean, and some of those are just that's 107 first places for us, So yeah, 71 bronze and 48.
So if we say 475 wins as a team total.
Yep.
295
submissions.
submissions.
Yeah.
That's 62% submission rate.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Over
right?
50%.
Yeah, that's big. That's big, and it went up and down, a few different times.
That's from last year.
And this was just the really cool thing for me to notice was so last year, we kind of do like a point system for everybody, but this is just a good reference. Last year we only had one person with over 20 wins, and that was Joey. He had 29 wins.
I did take first place
And
in
then
2024, I will say.
this year we
By
had
a large margin.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Who
5,
goes
Not to brag.
6, 7. We had 8 people with over 20 wins this year. So we went from 1 person with 20 wins to 8 people with
So that
20
shows
wins.
how many more people were active.
Really active, winning a lot. And
So
then just,
should we do the whole top 10? I think we should do it quickly.
yeah, I could go over the top
Show
10.
the top 10 for the year. So this is 2025's. So just to express, I'm sure we broke it down on a podcast before, but this is like a fun little in-house tournament, basically, of like, we think about how do we motivate people to try to compete. If you like competing with your friends is even better, because then you can talk shit to your friends and it's fun that way.
And it worked really well. So we just had like, as a team, we keep track of people's every time they competed, every time they win, their submissions, and then if they win, medals. And those things will get you points as
and
a
that
team.
point system we use at the end of the year, and whoever's got the highest points win.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll just go over. So in number 10, we had Will. Will got 3 golds, 1
Shout out
silver,
Will
and
Gates.
1 bronze throughout the year.
Billiam.
Will
Bill
had
Gates.
25 wins and 20 submissions throughout the year. So William was in
Lots
10th
of
place.
submissions. He's a leg locker. For those who don't know, this man is dangerous.
Yeah, and Will didn't join the team till like I don't know,
April, I think.
yeah,
April.
something like that mid-year. So he had a good,
Kind of similar to
part
Logan.
of the year. Wasn't part of the team. Yeah.
So wait till next year.
Yep. In 9th place, we had Melvin. Melvin had 6 gold medals. He had 23 wins and 19 submissions.
I feel
Sandbagger.
like Melvin, yeah, sandbagger. He's
Yeah.
getting his blue belt very soon. I
Yeah, he
promise.
definitely.
he definitely could have done more this year too. I feel like he
didn't
missed
compete
out
a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah,
and he could have. Imagine if he was as active as he was in the beginning.
100%. In 8th place, we had Giuseppe. He had
Ooh,
2 gold
black
medals,
belt.
a silver, and a bronze.
Biop.
He had 26 wins and 16 submissions.
I'll say about Giuseppe too. This was a really active year for him compared to last year.
Yep.
So he really pushed the pace in terms of how many tournaments he did. Really
And then
cool.
a big jump up from last year. Jesse got 7th.
Jesse Sneath.
Jesse
Off with
Sneath.
their heads.
Yeah.
Jesse had 4.
Greatest moment. Let's give his highlight.
Yep. So-
Him at JCI was the greatest. I think it was the coolest performance of all time. He opened the show for JCI 1. You remember this?
Yeah, he's
Dude.
the first one.
It was the coolest. I mean, he legitimately, it got me so amped up. I was the last match. So that means there was 25 matches.
Uh-huh.
I was still thinking about Jesse by the time I was walking out because he had the coolest ending of any match. And it was a good back and forth match, but he ends up guillotining, which he like Hector,
He
is
loves a
addicted to
guillotine.
guillotines. They have a sick infatuation with guillotines.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, he jumped a gilly. He jumped a gilly and got it, and then stood up with his shirt off and screamed, "Off with their fucking heads!" and like walked around the whole mat,
He was yelling it. He was like walking around
Screaming,
the stage like,
like a-
off
like
with
a-
their fucking heads.
like a wild animal. And it was the coolest thing ever because he's a sweet boy. If you ever talk to him, he's like very nice, kind of like quiet. He's very cool. That was awesome.
So Jesse had 20 wins, 17 submissions, and I know those 3 wins by points all kind of came towards the end of the year. He was someone who
Subs everyone.
most of the year, had like 100%
Yeah,
submission rate.
he's improved so much. So
Yep.
I'm so proud of him. I know he's proud of himself. He's a real competitor. He loves it.
Yeah, 4 golds, 3 silvers, 3 bronze for him.
You guys came up together, right?
Yeah. Me and him were. Actually, I was there with his. I was his partner when he was doing his free trial.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so that's
so
when we met.
cool.
I
So
met
you
Jesse when
so
he had
you've
hair.
seen him grow. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
And then in 6th place, we had Carlos. Carlos had 6 golds and 4 bronze.
Another sandbagger, ready to be a blue belt.
Carlos had
Shout
the
out Carlos.
most wins out of anybody this year. He had 31 wins, and he had 14 submissions.
Which we'll say we want to do this club idea. I really
Yeah.
like. It's like in wrestling, in high school wrestling, there's this thing.
I got to plan out and make poster boards for it.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's like basically like a win club.
Yep.
So if he's the only one who's ever gotten to 30 wins, we kind of now can say there's a 30 win club.
Yep.
You know, and he'll be 2025. Carlos is the only person who's gotten
Yeah.
there. So hopefully, that's going to be one of my goals is to get to 30 wins someday.
I like it. I like it.
I'm shooting for 50.
I like
50
it.
would
50 's
shatter
good.
it. And people I've seen people that, but you have to compete pretty much every
A
weekend.
lot. Yeah. You get 50 matches, but
50
50 wins is a lot.
50 wins is
Yeah.
very difficult.
Smish these guys.
Imagine. I mean, you'd have to be traveling, going to every single show to get 50 wins, at least in my mind. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't get that many matches as a smaller guy. I think people like Carlos get a lot more
a
matches.
lot of matches. Yeah.
But it's 30 win club. That's a cool thing. We
Yeah.
got a 20 win club.
Yep. I mean, honestly, we should even have a 10 win club. I'm gonna put it out
10's
there.
lame.
10, 20, 30. You get
You could get 10 in one tournament. No,
a lot of people. You'd be surprised. You don't have a lot of people who have
10.
I don't wait.
What do we do? A one
Can I
win
get
club
10?
too? At that point,
You don't have 10. You got like 5.
Ah, yeah.
I think
5 win
Melvin,
club.
I think
5 win
Melvin
club.
got 10 wins at one
a single tournament.
in grappling industries.
Melvin got 9 submissions at one tournament. That was the most subs in one. And then Carlos got 11 wins in one competition.
Was
Carlos
one
had
day.
11 wins in one comp.
Gee,
I
and
remember
Nogi.
when we went to the Dells, he went like 10-0 or something. Like
I
that.
think that was Jeremiah.
You might be right.
Yeah, I think that was Jeremiah. that went
Actually,
10-0.
no, because Melvin did 2 divisions.
Yeah,
So Jeremiah only did one. So
I'll look back
I
at
think
it.
he did go 10-0 at
Wow.
that
I'll
grappling
look it up
industries.
for you.
I don't
Yeah.
doubt it.
Yeah. And then I was in 5th. I had 7 gold medals, had 14 wins, 9 submissions.
Compliment him.
Logan.
What? Come
I-
on,
I-
don't just skip over him. What do you say about this
I
man?
bow down to you.
Thank you, sir.
He speaks, I listen.
Tell
I'm a part of the.
tell about how scared you were of him.
Oh, dude,
He was telling me the
Did I
other
tell you
day.
this?
Yeah, no.
No, okay. So whenever
Was that mean?
when I would first come to open mat, I would try to avoid you,
Yeah.
and then you'd be like, "You want to go?" And I'm like, "Fuck,
Oh man, you are so tough. I
dude."
appreciate
And
that.
then
this.
Scared
and then I
of
was
him.
just scared of Perky because he was just like so serious when he rolled, and like,
Who'd have thought?
dude, and he was like going for my legs,
I was
and I was
serious
like,
when I would
"Fuck."
roll.
Yeah,
oh my goodness,
with
who
me.
would have
Scared of getting
Who'd have
hurt.
thunk? Oh my goodness.
He's like, God's gonna break my leg.
well,
I was scared.
do you want to hear the opposite version of the story? So Orlando said, do you remember this
Oh,
story?
yeah.
Orlando said when he first came in here, he came in the locker room and I was in there like goofing off, and he said, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then he was like, "I'm gonna fuck this
Yeah,
guy
he's like,
up."
yeah. He thought he would
Came out
smash
there
Kyle.
and fucking, gave him
I
the
like that
business.
story better.
Yeah.
It's like when people don't think you'll be good.
Yeah,
That's always funny.
that's awesome. So very cool. And
Yeah,
then
great
this-
year for you, buddy.
I mean, this was definitely the most like meteoric rise up the board. In 4th place, we had Logan. Logan had let's look.
Meteoric rise, Logan.
Fuck,
Logan.
Logan had 6 golds, 1 silver, 2 bronze. He had 18
Logan's
wins
awesome.
and 11 submissions.
Crazy
Wait,
run.
we're
Yeah.
not counting his jujitsu one, right?
I'm gonna say, I don't think we counted it. Did
Oh,
we?
we counted.
Oh,
Oh, we
what the-
counted.
you
Oh,
did?
no, not jiu-jitsu. Not that
No.
jiu-jitsu. No, that's not
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
Good,
That's
good,
right.
good.
He
That's
wasn't-
right. He wasn't part of the team.
Yeah, well, say guys, you can't get points if you don't compete for the team. You can't be like, well, I could be on a different team this tournament.
Yeah,
Like, no, you're on.
I will
It's
say
our team only.
you have to be signed up under RMMA.
yeah, it doesn't count.
Um,
Smooth count.
Haha,
Yeah.
Logan.
So I will say, so Logan also too. It says 4th here, but Logan also tied for 3rd. So let's not say 4th. Logan tied for 3rd.
Yeah, he was tied for 3rd. But
Yep.
I mean, think about it. He would have been higher up if he would have signed up with our team earlier.
100%.
He
100%.
would have got.
And so he tied with
'Cause He
Adrian.
probably competed a bunch in January and February.
Adrian got 6 golds
Boom.
and 3 silvers.
Adrian, the young man, Adrian, the
Adrian
original
does
white
BJJ.
belt king.
He had 23 wins and 17 submissions.
How many?
17 submissions, 23 wins.
23's in the 20 club.
Yep. Second
Yeah,
place.
Adrian's the man. He had a lot of fun this year. He had some really big moments too. Some different, doing some super fights.
Yep.
and
Yep.
Really fun.
Yeah, I think.
Him and Logan. Logan too. Logan got his first taste of a super fight and he loved it.
Yeah.
Dude,
When he did the Nitro, he just thought it was cool. And then when he did the XFO, do you
with
remember when he
those
did,
families
he
there.
loved
and
it.
when he did
stuff.
Outdoor War, he was like, yeah, his family was cheering him on. He loved it.
Dude, I
That was
remember.
awesome.
I remember when I was supposed to face that dude for
Yes.
the Nitro.
Yeah.
And then we were like, who should we like? We wanted to pull out. And we're
Logan.
like, who should we put in? And we were like, Logan.
That's right. So yeah, you were gonna do a super fight. That was the same day. Man, there's so much. That was this year.
Hell yeah.
And I ended up facing going back to what
His
we're talking
brother.
about. Yeah, we're talking about MMA, and I have a little personal history with this guy. And I'm not someone who, I don't really get angry or anything. I don't have any ill will towards anyone. But this kid, I won't even name his name, but if you know, you can look back and find him if you want. But he was supposed to be my last MMA fight.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he pulled out like right before the fight with no real, medical reason. He didn't list anything, but he just like, hey, I'm not showing up, basically. And so then to get this match with him, it was a super fight, and I was just asked for it. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And so obviously he said yes to it. That means he wanted to do it. And like up to like hours before, I tried to pull it out. Like, yeah, I got my kid. No, I don't want to make stories about
You're
it.
a very nice guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything too much on
I
this.
was there.
But yeah, like, man, that was a fun event though.
Yeah.
So you were gonna face his brother. I was gonna face him, and we're like brother
Fuck it, let's
bashing.
do it. Let's do it in MMA.
And then, yeah, I know that's my goal.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna call him out. But we'll try to get that fight happening again.
You want to fight him?
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
But the
Why
pause on
wouldn't
him.
I?
You
You know what I
but
mean?
you can't-
We were supposed to fight that. I mean, and
Let's
you know what I
get
mean?
you 2
It's
fights
MMA.
this year then.
No, I'm fight. That's the fight to make.
Oh man.
Go out the way you were supposed to go out.
Yeah, I mean that
Oh,
was
man.
supposed to happen. I'm gonna,
That'll
I'm
be
gonna
awesome.
ask for it. It won't happen, but I'll ask for it, and it should happen.
That'd be awesome.
But yeah, that was, and then Logan stepped in and took the
Dude,
fight.
Logan he looked so good out
he
there.
loved it.
He
He
was just
handled that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome. Love Logan.
Well, then his second Nitro one, I know you were competing somewhere.
Oh, that was when you were in.
I was in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, but his second Nitro one was awesome. This kid was really tough. I mean,
I heard it was a tough match. Kid wouldn't get submitted.
He kept breaking the kid's foot. The kid
Yeah.
just wouldn't tap, and then
That kid came up to me at the Wrestling Wars.
Okay.
He was there when we did the tag team. Another crazy thing from this year. I know we're
Yeah.
bouncing around. This year was fucking nuts.
That
when
was
I think
my
about the amount of weird shit that we did, that was another. That one
in-house
kind of
tag
tops.
team.
That was one of the greatest things. Joey went to coach them at the tag team thing, and then afterwards was like, "That was so fucking stupid. I don't even know why I drove out there."
fucking.
What
I
the
went
fuck's
out
going
there
on?
to watch them tag team each other.
bit
Sounds
someone.
very-
somebody.
He had bit someone. There's people jumping on each other's backs. I was like, this is the wildest. Like this sport. Like that's how you know this sport is nuts. There's 1,000 different ways that people do this thing.
That guy that Ian went against posted a picture on Instagram showing Ian's bite mark.
Oh, it's wild. Yeah.
yeah, it was like a deep
Oh
bite
yeah,
mark. Like Ian bit him hard.
I mean, and can you blame them? You're tag teaming each other. I'm biting. I'm scratching. You get 2 guys on top of me. I'm biting everyone.
Yeah, I do have to say, like,
Yeah.
in fair, Ian was rear naked choking the guy, and the other kid tagged his friend, and
And
so
jumped
then
on
that kid
his
jumped
back.
on Ian's back, and Ian was like, "Listen,
Put
I'm
it in
not
his
letting go of
mouth.
my rear naked choke." So
It was nuts. The whole
Yeah.
thing was nuts. But yeah, that kid came up to me who faced Logan, and he had so many nice things to say about Logan and the school and stuff. So
That's awesome.
yeah, whoever it was,
So
Nice guy.
Adrian,
Amir.
third place.
Amir, nice guy.
Second place, first place last year, second place this year. Joey, you had
I took second place.
6 gold medals,
The Don.
2 silvers, 2 bronze. You had 21 wins and 20 submissions. Only 1 win by points this year.
You count my bronze from Serbia?
I got them. I got them in there. They're in there. They're
Come
in there.
on,
Don't
come
worry.
on.
Don't
It's a very
worry.
special bronze. At least I got something. From
I
that
am waiting.
trip.
I am really waiting for the moment that someone tries to call me out for missing a thing, and I can go right to it and be like, "It's right here. It's dated. It's
Yeah, because it takes some organization. You got to be
It's a lot.
on
Yeah.
top of it.
Mhm.
We got to make sure this year we're really organized with it.
yeah."
Yeah.
Excel's ready.
This was such a fun year, and I think the biggest highlight, my entire 2024, 2024, I started thinking about 2025, and the goal was to bring home a gold medal for the UWW World Championships, and sadly I didn't. I faced the number one, the guy who took first, and I felt so good, doing so great. This guy, he's so talented. He's a 3-time world champ, and I was smashing him, and man, I felt it just slip away. And that last minute, he ended up taking my back, and that was the points, and it was over. And just heartbreak. And, it's so funny. Luckily, I didn't go out by myself. The year before in Kazakhstan, it was just me by myself competing. But this year, Giuseppe, and just a fun storyline for the whole year. Me and Giuseppe went out and did the trials. We both won the trials in Dallas. Most fun we've had competing together. It was just awesome. Super special. Me and him went to this shitty hotel. So such a crazy story. I bought this hotel for me and Giuseppe, and I just looked at it, whatever, I'll buy that one. Didn't look at it. Should have looked. Legitimately a hole in the door, stains everywhere. It was the worst hotel I've been to. And Giuseppe was like, dude, I'd sleep outside with you to go to war. I don't mind. He's just laying in the bed, not
Yeah, he
moving.
don't care.
We stayed in this, just this fucking rat hole. It was gross. And then we go and compete. We both smashed our, he had a really a tougher bracket and faced Noah Chen and
He had
beat some really good
multiple
guys.
opponents, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think 2 matches he had
Yeah.
to win
Yeah.
to kind of.
Yeah.
I just had one other kid who I had to beat who actually ended up coming too. Who did really great. The kid's really talented.
That's the kid you threw the shit out of, right?
Yes, yeah. But it's super tough, and I so we win the trials, which then gives you the ability to be on the USA team. So we all fly out to Serbia, and it was so much fun. So I think about that stuff. It just motivates me for next year. I still have a goal. If I would have accomplished it, if I would have got that goal, I don't think I'd want to do it again because it is a really stressful. It's fun, but it's a stressful event because it's all year long. You got to win the trials. You got to then
Big weight cut
gotta
for you too.
fly. The reason why people don't do this shit. I shouldn't say that, but the reason why it's so hard, so rare to see people be like, "Oh, 3-time world champ" or this or that. It's like the stress of it all. To travel, the going to the airport, the hotels, and all this stuff. It's like and you're cutting weight and you're doing. There's a reason why so many people don't do this stuff. It's
Yeah.
fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
And especially as you get older, it's like, you know, you got to leave work for this and you lose money at the end of the day. You don't, you know, they're supposed to pay for these trips. It's like you're going to end up paying a lot of money to just go do this stuff. so it's like, fuck, now I got to go do it again.
What are you saying?
I got bronze. I need to go fucking get a gold. So hopefully I'm just writing it out. I'm saying it out loud so I can put it in my brain and not quit on myself as I'm dying to get that gold medal in the UWW before I retire.
Doesn't UWW have MMA?
They do. They do. They have amateur MMA. You could do it.
I'm down.
I've looked up so hard to figure out how do you get onto that American team, and I don't fully understand. Something about Waco, like,
Oh fuck.
I don't really understand.
I almost guarantee
Waco
you can
rules.
get on. I know you're a pro,
You
but
can't. No,
they won't let you.
gotta, It's all amateur.
I hate
You
Waco
can't be a
rules.
professional.
Sorry,
You're
Waco.
just, but you're
It's
not
an amateur
is,
MMA
Is it
tournament.
a stupid thing? You're not professional in that? Is it like a different?
No, it's MMA.
Yeah, it's direct MMA.
Yeah, you cannot be a professional for that. I'd have to look more into it, but that's an amateur MMA thing. But yeah, we'll try to get you on. That'd be fun.
down.
Be cool. Yeah, so I mean, it's something to look forward to for next year.
Well, and then the finals, guys. Number one, we tried to catch him all year. We had
I could have took him.
We
at
had
the
a
end.
couple moments. We had a moment where Adrian tied him. We had a moment where Joey tied him. But Colton
Send him to the
Impressive.
farm.
He got sent to the farm.
Colton sent everybody to the farm. Colton had 10 gold medals this year. He had 4 silvers and 2 bronze.
It's really
He had-
those gold medals.
Yeah.
He had tournaments where he won like 6 gold medals in one tournament.
He also had 28 wins and 23 submissions. So he had the most submissions this year. And he was.
I had 21.
You had 20 submissions. You had
He had
21
23?
wins. He had 23 submissions. Yeah.
He
So
missed one.
so I would
You
say
didn't see me submit Hector.
another
Hey.
good club. 20
like
20 submission
right there.
club is only you, Will, and Colton.
Wow.
Or
20
submission
20
club.
subs? That's
Yeah,
a good club.
20 subs is a good club.
20 sub club. Sub club?
Sub club. Yeah. So
I'll do
so
a
that's
10,
our
I
team
would do a
leaderboard.
10 sub club.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Could we
10
get
sub.
sandwiches after?
We should do that. 20 subs for a sub.
20 subs for a sub.
Sub
We'll buy
subs.
him Jersey Mike's.
Bub subs.
Bub
Jersey
sub
Mike's.
subs.
Yeah, I like that. So Colton, shout out, buddy. You did it. You are the man for the year.
Sent to the
You
farm.
got sent to the farm, and Colton, I really believe this is going to be his big year.
Yeah.
There's going to be some big moments for him, and he's kicking it off just to kind of preview the next year in a few weeks. Not even maybe 1 week, right? Next week,
Like
Yeah.
12 days or something.
12
like that.
days. We have this JCI 2.
Yep.
Which, if you look closely over there in the back, we got the belts hanging up. That red belt in the middle there is our
That's that guy.
our first of many JCI belts.
The
I have a
first
plan
JCI
for the year.
championship.
I have a plan for us to take home some belts from that place that aren't just mine. I want a few belts from there, which would be really special and sweet. But I feel like Colton's like, of course, everyone who's competing. We got 4 people competing, but I feel like Colton, it's going to be like a main event for him because it's like his local town. It's his home. McHenry is like a special place, obviously, for him. He's kind of grew up in that area and he knows a lot of people. It's going to be a really cool, like, homecoming kind of feel to him, I hope. And yeah, next year I think he's going to have some really big moments. So I want to say it out loud again. I think Colton's going to do something big this year.
Yeah, I think it was a
Coming
really
year.
impressive year for him already. and
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
no,
gonna
yeah,
build
but
on
it was
you
like
know?
he's going to have that big breakthrough moment where he beats someone that's going to be like, it's going to make his like
Yeah.
his career.
Because he's
for-
had those matches. He had close
had-
matches with good dudes.
yeah,
You know?
and I think he can make it happen. So I want to see him in these big shows and big events, big super fights. So I'm excited. Good job, Colt. So yeah, that was a good little recap for the year of all of our competition board. I don't know, and if anyone's listening to this who doesn't like compete with us and you're not a part of the schools, like, and you hear all this stuff, I just hope it's like it makes you feel like, oh man, if you're at a school that doesn't really care about that stuff, that's fine if you're not interested. But if you're someone who's a competitor and you're at a school where the other people aren't really that interested in, like, I'm not saying you have to be competitive with your team, but like I said, it's really fun. Like the board, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not that people are thinking about it every single tournament, but it's really fun at the end of the year, that kind of like recognition of the hard work that you put in. Because it is a grind, like month to month. You know, you're doing all these tournaments, these ups and downs and these emotions of it. And then you see like, 12 months later, it's like, wow, 30 wins for Carlos or like 20 submissions. And like it's a body of work for 12 months. It's very impressive. So I hope, everyone who is, if you're interested in competing, if this is what you like doing, is get with a team that supports your goals, because Kyle knows like the feeling of kind of being by yourself, like for tournaments, like being like the only person who
Done
cares
that
at
for
that
many
time.
years. Yeah. Yep.
Like Kyle used to drive out by himself and go do a tournament. I'm not interested in that. I've done it. I did it when my first tournament. I was by myself. I was like 15 years old. I actually have the medal from Naga from 2007 or something. And it was just me and my mom.
Okay. Yep.
Shout out Mama General.
Done that many
Mama
times.
deal. Yeah. It's just crazy to me. It's like, it's so much more fun, the fact that we have a big group.
Yeah. I remember one time Cindy drove me I worked at the post office, had like a 2:30 a.m. shift. So I worked like 2:30 a.m. to like 1 p.m. And then I just slept in the car. She drove me like 6 hours to Iowa to compete. And then like I went out there and literally just got like mounted for like 6 minutes and then like omoplata
Had to go home?
and then like barely escaped that and then just like lost. I was like, what the fuck? All right, let's drive back.
Oh man.
Shout out Cindy.
Cindy Perkins.
Yeah.
Recently, Logan drove by himself to Thug Trials in Michigan. That's like a 4-hour drive.
And he won in a minute.
Less than a minute. He'll hook
Which
the guy.
shout out another big moment next
Bye.
year. Take care,
Bye.
guys.
See you guys. Last couple people lifting throughout
Yeah.
the year.
Happy New Year. That's forecasting something big for next year. He actually, because of that dedication to go drive out there and win that, he got an opportunity to fight for the title there.
Yeah, for the belt.
That was funny because remember we were talking about it. Why is he driving out there? Like it's just a far drive. It's
I know.
man.
It's brutal.
And he's taking three more people with him. Ian.
Yep.
Ian's gonna do it.
Yeah, and then a couple other guys, I think.
You know,
Really? I know Ian got on there. I didn't know somebody else did.
Yeah, I think there's like
Adrian.
I think Adrian's doing it too.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yes,
Adrian
Adrian got a
Adrian.
match. That's right. Yep.
So I think it's the three of them, and then I'm actually going out there as well because I got
Cool.
a media pass.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I hit up Caleb Brown, and
Sweet.
he said he'd love to have me because
Real roll.
He remembers me from JCI, I think.
Nice.
So
That's awesome, man.
I'm gonna go out there with the three of them.
Are you
So
filming JCI too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been doing the promo stuff for them,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do like highlights afterwards. So
Yeah, so this is, another thing we can segue right into is this whole, we already mentioned the idea and like jokingly about the media, network that we're creating for podcasts. I don't really, it's more of a joke, but like, Christian obviously has been a big part of the school. In 2024 is when you kind of started like really working with us, and and then 2025, this whole year, we ended up kind of creating our own little company and based on the idea that not just doing this for us, but for other promotions, other people, other schools. And my hope is for 2026 that we can really grow Real Roll into a big business, especially for yourself to like, do the things that you love. Because this man, he loves, if you listen to the podcast, he was on with us, he loves obviously working with film, and he actually just got done with a cool movie. How was that experience?
yeah, I worked on an indie feature as a PA for like 3 weeks, and
What's a
it's PA is a production assistant.
Ah.
So like every film crew has like a hierarchy.
A P assistant.
Mhm.
PEE assistant.
Dude, did they pay on you? How much?
Sometimes.
Oh,
Sometimes.
That's what it feels like.
They
I
actually
do
just-
whatever they ask me
They
to,
actually just
basically.
coated him in honey and everyone licked it off.
Shout out
Shout out
Marty
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 Supreme.
Supreme.
I still haven't seen it. I want to.
Oh, you'll love
Well,
it.
I just ruined the whole movie for you.
Really?
It's like that's
No,
like
no,
pivotal.
no.
That's like a key.
It actually has nothing to do with anything, but
But
it's,
it's great.
But
I do
yeah,
like that scene.
Every film crew of a movie has like a hierarchy. You have like above the line.
Number
people.
one, director.
No, actually.
Producer?
Number one is the producers, the
Executive
executive
producer.
producers, and like the director is part of like the above the line, I guess. And then you have like a whole bunch of other people that like make up different departments. Like the camera department is one. It's like probably the most important out of like all the other ones. It has like the DP, the director of photography, and two.
Drink is
DP.
Duplessis?
I think it double penetration.
Oh, I thought I was gonna keep that an inside joke, but yeah.
Yeah, you would keep that inside.
You get the DP.
All the-
Do it again.
The DP, and then two camera assistants. They have like different responsibilities. First camera assistant like pulls focus, and then the second one like claps the slate. Like when I clap in the beginning of the podcast, it's like the same thing, just syncing the sound.
That's their job.
I love
Dude,
that.
that's
all
like
they
the
do.
easiest job.
It's actually a very difficult job that not everybody can do. Like that's a big part of it, but like you have
Some
to,
people just don't get the sound right. It's kind of like the clapper
that's
for
the,
MMA.
that's
you
the
know?
easiest part of that job, actually. Like you have to keep track of every single shot, like what lens was used, like
Mm.
and just a bunch of other details, and keep track of everything for editing. And then you have to organize all the lenses, all like the camera materials. It's very complex. Like
It
more
sounds easy.
It sounds easy,
until you have to
but
do
like
it.
professionally, these guys make like $400 a day, like just for what they do, and then that scales up like as you move higher, on the film crew. And then you have like the grip and electric. They take care of like all the lights and stuff, like all the
Nice.
rigging for the camera, and then all the electric stuff, and then sound, hair and makeup, and then every department like takes care of like a little thing. Like art takes care of all the stuff that you see in a scene.
Nice.
Um,
It's crazy how much of a team it takes for that.
yeah,
You know,
and
just going back to like teamwork. It's crazy. Like to make a movie, and I love movies, but you don't. No one appreciates the entire teamwork of that. They just see the actor or the director, and that's it.
no one understands like how complex it is until you actually get on the
On the
set.
set.
Like even
Yeah.
background extras that we had, like they're like, "Oh, it's so interesting that you guys do this and that." I'm like, I didn't know a lot of this stuff either.
Wow.
But
So it's cool to see you pursuing your dreams still and doing getting into the film industry more and
yeah, I mean, I'm doing the PA stuff for like experience and like proximity and like networking. Like I get to see how like pros at that level actually work. And like it's an indie like Christmas movie, but it's still super high level. Like it's like union adjacent basically. So they do a lot of the same stuff that union sets do. And that's kind of my next goal, like working in the film industry to get on union sets and work for like TV shows like
nice.
Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. Like that's probably where most of the work in like Chicago film industry comes from. So that's
Cool.
kind of where I'm aiming at, like in terms of like consistent work.
Is that reasonable to do in the next year?
I would say so.
Cool.
It's just kind of just like networking and meeting like people that can help you, and not just help you, but like teach you like what you need to know to get in that position. And like I've been super blessed like in the past few years to meet so many people that have been able to help me and guide me and kind of mentor me like as I try to take the next steps up.
That's awesome, man. Well, congrats on your successful year.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can keep, and you've gotten so many cool different gigs and opportunities in this field of grappling and MMA. So it was really cool. And that was without us really trying too hard. We were just kind of taking organic leads and meeting people. But I have a good goal for you in general for the Real Roll program. Is we want to get back into our documentary series, and I think that's something to look forward to really soon. Is we're gonna be
coming soon. The first episode I'm hoping to be done in the next couple weeks.
Nice.
So I want to take my time and make it.
So
really,
Real
really
Jiu-Jitsu
good.
is coming back. Do you guys know
Yeah.
that?
Good. Yeah, we gotta keep
Have
it
you
going.
watched our Real Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, I
We got
watched
five,
You watched
we got
it?
5
I watched it.
episodes.
We've had 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have 5 more episodes.
So it's
from
like a
like
season.
all the content that I have planned. It's gonna be 5 more. I'm hoping to do it.
I'm an executive producer. So
Creator. Yeah.
I'm a creator, executive producer. I'm up on that.
Director.
I'm above
he's
I'm above the line.
He's everything.
You are above the line.
I'm above the
in
line.
this project.
How cool, man! I've always wanted to be in the film industry too.
Look at me, I'm in.
Look at me now.
You are. I mean, you do have credits on IMDb.
How cool is that?
Oh.
Who would have thought, man?
If you look yourself up on IMDb,
It's
Joey
that
Deal.
and porn. Just kidding. It's a joke. I didn't do porn.
He's not joking.
Hector Supreme.
Oh, Joey Supreme.
But it's been
yeah,
super
it's
fun
so cool.
doing all the media stuff. I feel like since I started like helping you and stuff, like since the second white belt bash, I think that was the first time I ever like
Yeah, that
shot
was the
something
first one
for
you
you.
shot for us.
Yeah, and I feel like since then my progress has gotten really good in terms of
Your
like
skills.
my skills with
Yeah.
shooting and
Well,
stuff.
I'm so happy to have given you some opportunities to play around with stuff, and I think I believe in you. I think you're so talented. So
Thank
it's
you.
just a start. It's gonna be a big year for you. Let's
Yeah,
keep it growing.
for us, I feel like there's a lot that can be done in
Yeah.
2020.
I mean, what a great thing to bring up, though. The White Belt Bash.
Oh.
White Belt Bash 3. We thought it wasn't going to happen.
I really thought, it's probably not gonna happen
I
this
was
year.
pushing.
It's
I was
okay.
pushing
It's
for. I was
okay.
pushing
Like,
all year. I
don't
wasn't going to
know.
let it
It's
die.
not gonna happen. We don't have the right people, and it really came together
And then
organically.
I just started taking pictures of white belts and sending them to Joey. I said,
Naked
Joey,
photos.
We gotta put these people in.
Dude, my brother, like, one time we left and my brother was laughing. He's like, dude, I don't know why, but Kyle just came and took a picture of people. He was so confused as to why.
You took one of his brother. He's a
No,
blue
not
belt.
his brother.
No.
his
My
Just
brother, I
over.
think he was partners with somebody, and that Kyle's like, hey, come over here. And just took a picture.
I
My brother
made
was
him
like,
line up on the wall like prison shots. I'm like, all right, these are our candidates.
Yeah, we ended up having a great white belt bash, and it was actually our first time live streaming,
yeah,
which I thought was so fun.
we
We had
I'm
full
so proud of that.
the production. I mean, I don't mean to talk shit to other places, but you could argue is better than maybe like 75% of live streams for MMA fights, no problems,
glitches.
no glitches.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Multiple
of a couple.
cameras.
Yeah, right. You see,
The cameras lagged a couple times, but the stream stayed up the whole time.
I mean, impressive to throw that together on a day's notice. We threw that together, and it
We had
was
a tag team match. Hector
Oh
was in
my
there.
god,
Oh yeah.
tag team jujitsu. No one got bit.
We commentated too.
The commentary was beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, I hope in 2026, I want to say that too, is I hope we can do more events like that.
Yeah,
I have a goal for us to just in general be doing in-house tournaments and fun stuff like that.
White belt bash, blue belt bonanza.
That would be cool.
Honestly, it's more
Sign
like,
me up.
imagine if we just had a like Friday Night Lights.
Purple belt pansies.
Oh, dude, like
But-
Mayweather, like his
Basically just like an in-house
Friday
event
Night Fights.
system where we create these little super fights, and it's not to be like a competitor against any other pro show, because we're not going to be thinking of it that way. But if we started doing that just as a fun way to kind of create an environment where we're doing this more regularly, we could still have our white belt bash as an annual.
Yep.
But then we can actually start doing more of these in-house tournaments, and I think it even starts maybe more with the kids.
Yeah.
Trying to get other schools to come and into the house and do this,
Yeah, I think the kids,
competition.
they'd like it.
Yeah, it'd be really fun. We can make them feel like superstars and stuff, and like give them personas and fun stuff. It'd be really fun.
WWE baby.
Imagine dude, like a Thursday Night Raw. We got to come up with a better name.
Maybe like every month or every other month, just a whole card of super fights with like kids. And
Yeah, I
like,
think
maybe
it'd
up
be
to
really
like
fun.
blue belts.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Carter,
something I'm thinking
the
about. I
Rock
think
Top.
we got to figure out like a good name for it, like
ABC
the
John.
like Real Roll branded.
The realist invitational.
Real, yeah, like something like that, like Real Grappling, Real. Think about
Kids.
Real Raw.
Real raw.
Or really
real
raw.
and raw.
Kids real Lee grappling.
Raw,
Really
not cut.
Real grappling.
Real gra-
I mean, it worked.
Friday night.
Friday night.
Real
Lights.
grappling
Saturday.
Friday nights.
real raw Friday.
Friday night, it's not raw, it's real.
real, not raw. Raw, not real.
Friday night real. It was called Friday night real, and we'll
Real Friday
We'll
night.
make it say real like Raw used to say instead of
Friday
Friday night
Real.
Raw. It's Friday night real.
That's actually not bad. Actually,
Real Friday nights.
Cut that
Yeah.
out. Someone's gonna steal
We're
it.
gonna think about it. We're gonna keep brainstorming. But that's something I do look forward to, is more of those those fight nights. Because I'll say that was a special event. Yeah. We had acai bowls we were selling.
I still
We
never
had hundreds of
I
people
never had
here.
one either.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my-
say we had thousands of people here.
I think-
it's not true, but I'm gonna say it.
It's one of my favorite stories of the
like
year. I think you have
Felt
to
like
tell
it.
the acai story.
Which one?
Anthony.
Anthony's lips licking him.
No, so
No.
So Joey was all prepped.
I
He's
was
like,
working. I was working very hard. And this goes back to what Christian's saying about what happens behind the scenes that no one knows.
Mhm.
It's like doing that event. Someone has to coordinate certain things, like the timing of things. So I'm running around like a crazy person trying to, basically being like the gopher of
PA.
yeah, I'm a PA. I was trying to make sure that everyone's in the place so that we got the timing and all this stuff. And at the same time, I'm trying to sell acai bowls.
So he had
So I was scooping acai bowls all day before to create these little bowls, and then we asked. I was like, I got to get some kids to help sell this. So we asked Kenny's kids, and those Italians, they love
Italians.
making money.
Yep.
So they're like, we'll do it. So I gave them a little money. But what do you think?
No, this is all I remember. So I said to Joey, he's like, we're if the kids do the acai thing, and there was like a 5-gallon jug of acai, and I was like, oh, they can just scoop it out there and give it to people. And Joey's like, I don't trust them to scoop it out. I'm gonna scoop it all out and
Pre-scoop.
put it in bowls. So Joe pre-scooped them, put it all in the fridge, and then he gets Anthony to do it. He takes Anthony in back, and they're like, all right, we're gonna take these all to the front. And the first thing Anthony does is take one out of the fridge and drop it, and it just spills everywhere. And Joey's like, what the?
Yeah, Kenny's like, he's a very reliable kid. You tell whatever you need. I bring him back there, so I explained to him here's one scoop of the granola. Here's how you squirt the honey. Like make it look good. So he's kind of walking through, and he's shaking as he's doing it. I was like, all right, it's good enough. All right, let's grab a few of these. Let's bring them to the front. And the first thing he grabs just exploded. I was like, oh, well, there's $10 on the floor coming out of your paycheck. No, it was good. It was funny. But yeah, that was a great event. I think everyone did awesome.
Shout out Yimmy.
Yimmy is our
Yimmy was the white belt batch champ.
2025 champ. So now we have 3 years in a row. 3 amazing people have won this event.
Who are the people?
Number 1,
Number 1,
Guess.
Adrian.
Adrian.
does BJ.
White belt bash 2,
Simo.
Simo. White belt
Simo.
bash 3.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
me.
Some
And
Venezuelan.
I,
Yimmy
and I do
Neutron.
think it's really cool. This was the Yimmy is a spinning protege of Adrian. It was
Yeah.
really cool. He actually brought
For
someone
those who
in.
don't know our white belt bash, the whole idea is also the coaches are important. So the first year we had coaches that were just other blue belts and people who are, already, we don't want them to be like too high level. Someone who's just like a step above the white belt. That's the idea. And they mentor them and train them. And that's part of the storyline. And then the second year, we used all the previous players to be coaches. That was like the idea.
Yep.
And they like found their person. We want to try to keep that tradition going. So, we hope that some of the previous years practitioners will find someone and grow them from like the ground up.
And
like day one people, and then that next group becomes a group. So to see, Adrian, who's the original champ, that's Yimmy is his guy. He brought Yimmy in
this year too.
They're friends.
And I think this year too. I mean, we were kind of talking about this. If there's an advanced belt who brings someone in as their
could be a coach.
protege. We have a lot of it's been a 6-man tournament. It might get bigger. Who knows?
Happy New Year.
David, Happy New Year.
Yeah, I think the 6-man thing I want to keep. It's a good tradition. I love the feeling of it. I love the
it's
speed,
intense.
the rhythm. It's so much fun. So, the format is perfect. We're going to keep it. Yeah, I think the mentorship is more important. I want to grow that more, where it's a real, true mentorship. Because at the end of the day, we just then like start assigning people. Like, hey, sorry, this is your horse. You got to have him.
Like Jay with Mikey.
Jay and Mikey. Jay had no idea. Like they like looked at each other for the first time. Like, you want to be my friend? Yeah,
but Kenny was willing to die for whoever he was coaching.
Marco
he was willing to
his,
die for Marco.
They're like family, so they put it. Oh man, I loved it. And then Steph. I mean, it was a fun year.
Dude, I got a great video of Pete complaining after the first match. This guy takes the points away from me. I'm trying to. Yeah.
Shout out Pete, who had an interesting year.
Oh, Pete had
got to finish the year with a nice injury. So like year by year, for 5 years now, almost 5 years, our track record of injury is so low. As in, we don't have a lot of injuries.
Nope.
Pretty fucking amazing. If you think about how hard we train competitively. We have a very safe track record, especially considering that the first 4 years of our school was on cement.
Yeah.
Literally just a little tiny wrestling mat on cement and so few injuries. Sadly, we had one major injury this year, and that's pretty much the only injury of the year that was like substantial. Little, everyone.
Cuts and
that stuff doesn't count. Little injuries, shit happens. People get a little head poke.
Yeah. Hussein got that cut for Rocco. Rocco cut Hussein. Remember that?
Rocco
cut Hussein. Remember?
Yeah, Scarface, which became, shout out to Hussein.
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize the name when you said it because I call him Scarface.
He's called Scarface, yeah.
Because Rocco cut him with an elbow. He was in the white belt bash. That was fun. Doesn't train jiu-jitsu much anymore. He's pretty much just comes to sparring. But yeah, it's Pete, sadly at an open mat, I hear this giant scream and yelling, I look over and I'm like, oh, he rolled his ankle, no big deal, he'll be all right. No, like he needs to toughen up. I was like, roll on your back. He's like, oh, it hurts. It hurts. I was like, dude, chill out.
Dude.
And then later he sends me a picture of the x-ray and he snapped his tibia, actually his fibula. He got the small bone of his leg snapped,
broke.
Very low by the ankle. But he's already back to training. How crazy is that?
Dude, but that was...
Dude's a savage.
That was the
One of the quickest
sound.
recap. Oh, yeah. Did you hear it? I didn't hear it.
Dude, I was jumping rope. It was fight week. It was the start of my fight week, and I just hear... And, like, it was disgusting.
Like you hear it and it kind of don't make sense at first. I heard it and was like, that don't make sense. And then just heard, and I was like, oh, yep, I got to get up.
Yeah, but man, what a dog. Already back. He was training last night.
Doing leg locks with Kenny.
I look over just straight to leg locks. I'm like, maybe do something else.
The guy's a savage. So shout out to him again. Another white belt basher.
Yep.
He's a basheroo.
Dude, can I join the white belt bash with my horse? I got a horse.
You already got a kid?
Jaden.
Jaden's old news.
Fair, bro.
Jaden's out.
Jaden could have been on it this year.
Ronan could be in.
Ronan would be a good one. That's Jaden's horse.
Jaden's horse.
Protege, yeah.
Jaden, he loves that kid.
No.
I remember one day I got
But
paired
I
up.
don't know, should Jaden be the coach? Can you imagine?
Kill him.
It's like, you got it. He's talking to him like this. He's like, one time I was dating this girl. I went to prison. It's like, I'm in between matches right now, Jaden.
I don't care.
Just real quick.
Jaden loves that.
He starts
kid.
using words that don't make sense.
Dude, that's funny. Christian mentored Jaden, and now Jaden's mentoring Ronan.
How crazy. What a world.
What a world. I
Spaz
remember
versus-
Maybe
Spaz
you
on
should
spaz.
finish your mentorship before he starts mentoring someone else.
Jaden can't stay healthy. I literally texted him
cannot.
today. He said his knee is fucked up. or something
He's
like that.
True Spaz.
Yeah, he rolls.
Shout
like
out
a-
Spazcast.
yeah.
He's an
I mean,
OG.
he's the reason it's the Spazcast,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I will say he's gotten so much better, and like his skill is actually pretty good. He just has that
Fucking
kind of
crazy.
like he's got that crazy in him that's very hard to tame and hard to grow from.
He's way less spazzy than he
Oh,
was
yeah.
a year ago.
And technical, he's got
a year
some good
ago
things.
now, he was like super spazzy. He would hurt me all the time.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
elbow me and knee me in the face, and I pushed through it. And now he's like,
He's good.
competent.
I like
yeah.
training with him. I had
I
a
love
great
training
time.
with him.
I was
yeah.
hand fighting really good hand fight with him yesterday, and yeah, he trained pretty hard yesterday. So hopefully his knees all right.
He's
Yeah.
smart too.
I wanted him to come to open mat the other day.
He
'cause-
wants to fight. That's what he
Yeah.
told me. He's like, that's all he said when he was at the Maximus show.
Mhm.
He just kept coming over to me. And he does this thing with
Dude,
his
he'd be a
mouth, like,
problem.
He talks to me with his mouth shut. He goes,
He'd be a problem to fight, man.
he's like, chill. He's like, I want to kill these guys. Put me. He's like, put me in there. And we had an opportunity. I was this close to put him in for an MMA fight. He would have got hurt.
He would have got.
He's not ready.
He would have. Corey would have handled it.
Yeah.
Corey.
He
said-
hates losing. Like he's kind of similar to Giuseppe. Like after losing a tournament, like he just gets into his feels like the whole time.
Yeah.
He watches the match
He's
over and
competitive.
over. Yeah,
But that's why he's gonna be good. He
Yeah.
can do it. He is a little undersized for MMA. He's kind of like me. He's even smaller than me, but he's kind of too small for 25. So it's a tough thing to do. I mean, he can do it. It's just he needs to be so technical in order to have success because
Yeah.
he's not gonna be able to be the bigger bully.
He would be fighting guys like me.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
crazy is that?
Well, he
You're-
could do
you're-
that.
You're a head. You're a head and a half taller than him.
I
Think
know.
about that. It's not easy.
And you still got armbar.
By him.
Yeah, hey.
He fucked my elbow up.
Yeah, he's no joke.
He
He's
could be
just
good.
Yeah, he's crazy.
he's a
He's
crazy,
crazy.
man. We love him. Shout out Jade.
I'm so glad I brought him.
Yeah, me too.
The first time I met him was actually I think here, or maybe 10th Planet, and like just the way he rolled and like his spazziness. I was like, if we tamed you, you would be so good.
He could be good. Still got potential, and I want him to live up to that potential. And I hope he hears this.
I actually give him credit for like making me better this year, cause like before him, I didn't really have someone to really push me like that physically,
Mm-hmm.
and that was kind of one of the reasons why I wanted him here, so that I could kind of feel that pressure on a regular basis from someone my size.
Yeah, that's the key.
It's helped out a lot.
Yeah, you guys have been good partners. You and TJ and him.
Oh, it's helped TJ a lot too. Like TJ's gotten like way more aggressive ever since
Mm.
Jaden joined.
Yeah, his little boyfriend,
Dude,
Jade and TJ.
Jaden changes people.
He does.
You know what I think we need to bring back more of in general is the vlog.
Yeah.
So we started this little vlog a little bit. I mean, we hit it up a little bit, but I feel like that's something we need to really do better at.
It fell
because
off.
it was
yeah.
fun.
Once a week.
I feel like Jaden was a big part of the vlog.
He was a
With the
star at the
tire?
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he was a little bit of a
Fucking
star.
tired.
Yeah, the tire, RMMA tire,
Oh
shout
my
out
gosh,
tire.
Jaden and
For
his
those who
fucking
don't know,
tire.
the
I
RMMA
wonder who
tire.
the tire was.
Fucking what? All right.
If you don't know what
Alright.
this is and you're listening, you're like, what the hell are they talking about? There was just
They've
this-
assumed I'm a
It's
tire
actually-
for
Nobody
fucking
said it.
months.
Nobody said it to you, bro.
it's actually impossible to explain if you have no idea what I'm talking about.
It's possible.
No,
I mean, like,
it's not.
Here,
There's
I'll try.
So if I try to just say this quickly, there's a tire that made an Instagram page. It's like already people are lost. A tire made an Instagram page and started harassing people.
No,
and then,
people
and then Jaden got beat up by a tire. The tire started talking shit, and then essentially Jaden wanted to get in a fight with a tire, but we don't know who the tire
it
is.
started with the fight. Like if I were to explain this,
yeah, it started with the tires.
It started with Jaden
Getting into
being
a fight
funny, and
with
he
the tire.
tried to flip a tire, and the tire kicked his ass.
I remember
And
the
you're
exact
telling me-
name.
Can you pull up that clip? Can you put that on
I'll
there?
put the
Of just
clip in.
him
You're
getting
telling me he
the-
beat
Right,
a tire
because
into sentience?
Nothing too crazy.
It's legitimately one of the funniest things I've ever seen because it happens super organically and quick in the vlog where like Jaden's doing his thing. He goes to flip the tire and he just gets like the tire is the same weight as him. It just flips him over and then it cuts.
I cut like right after.
I think one
I
of the
did that
funniest
purely for
things
comedic effect.
It was
was
very
when
funny.
he went back to like mess with it again a second time and it almost tripped him again.
Oh, when he
Like,
was hula hooping
yeah,
it?
he went to play with it a second time and it almost took him out again. Yeah,
Yeah.
He tried to redeem himself
Yeah.
a couple times.
you
After.
can't, man, you can't.
But I remember that was the 1st of February, which is the first day like the building expanded, and it was like over there, and where like that gym area used to be.
Yeah, I think it's the vlog is for me really enjoyable because I forget what happens throughout the week. So if I go back and watch, I'm like, oh, yeah, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Remember Justin Benjamin?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
And
crazy.
Choma throwing each other around. I thought that was a great vlog moment. What other
Is it
highlights
snowing?
from the vlog? What else we got? The tire was definitely huge.
There's a lot. I mean, the real vlog specifically is just stuff that happened here, like
Yeah.
during the week.
Yeah, I mean, one of my big goals was to make more of a kind of like a up to date feeling to it, where like it's like last week's training,
Yeah.
you know, and we got some
Previously.
good, previously on kind of thing would have been cool. And I think we still got that opportunity to kind of grow the school, and, you know. But it's been a wild year, guys, very wild. I hope that we're starting to settle in. We still have a few things to do with the actual location, and then we will officially be done. So some big upgrades coming in terms of the gym, the actual, you know, gym,
Space.
turning it into less of a gym and more into like a performance center.
Functional space.
Yeah, so the performance center idea is really what I'm looking for, and I'm excited for that to be done. I'm excited for all this, you know, me and Colton have been working together talking about a bunch of stuff. So he's going to be a big part of it, helping with the performance center, and so I'm super excited about that. It'll be great. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that by February 1st, that's all done. There's some things to do in this lobby that's going to be nice. Once it's all done, it'll look a lot better aesthetically. The sauna and a little smoothie bar, coffee bar. And if once all of those things are done,
Chicken check.
I can take a legitimate like deep breath sigh. Financially, it doesn't change anything, but it's it'll be nice to just not have to like feel like things aren't done.
Little projects need to get done.
You know, I haven't really felt that yet. I still feel like things are just not done. So it'll be great once that's all done. So things to look forward to for next year. Hopefully, my goal is like February 1st is technically our 1 year anniversary of the location being ours.
Ooh.
How crazy is that? It's
nuts.
It's already
1 year.
been 1 year.
That's
Locked in.
crazy.
So I feel like we've done nothing, but then I tell that to people and everyone's like, wow, like you guys have done so much. You've accomplished so much. You've done so many things, but it just still feels like a slow process.
I will say one of the hardest workers with upgrading the gym was this guy right here. Those tile floors.
Yeah.
I saw him on his knees cutting those.
With his
I don't wanna
headphones
talk
on.
about it. Yeah.
Dude, I would come in and I was just like, "What up, bro?"
There's definitely still more to do. It traumatized me. It just stopped at one point.
Yeah, we still have a lot of
Yeah,
There's
nipples
like,
over
there's
there.
like one strip to do. Yeah. Oh my
Perky's the
God.
real MVP for
Oh
that.
man.
Yeah, you
One
love the
tile at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have to cut it and stuff.
Oh my
called
God!
Kyle's Tiles?
Putting this
Kyle's
mat
Tiles.
down was rough. That was rough. Moving all the weights over there was
Oh my
rough.
God. And we're gonna have to move those weights again.
Redoing that floor was rough. It won't be as bad though.
Yeah.
Just moving it all the way over there was. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, we're big Matt helping out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you-
but then we wasted Big Matt's talents of
Oh,
being
no.
Big Matt. We just had him like cut stuff. we like didn't have time for him to move heavy stuff.
You were moving the heavy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Me and Melvin were dying moving stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a few more days of that. I mean, it never ends. There's always gonna be
No.
some more projects. That's part of being like having a school.
Hey, we fixed the ceiling.
Ceiling's
Ceiling's
great.
great. It hasn't fallen. in
Hasn't
months.
fallen down. You know,
You know
we
why?
have,
it
we have
fell?
this little spot. Every time we touch the wall, the ceiling would fall.
Yeah, I had to.
Whole other problem.
Do you know why it started to fall?
No.
Because
you.
fucking Adrian picked me up and he started
Yeah.
slamming me back and
Okay.
forth.
Doosh,
Okay.
doosh, doosh, and then the ceiling fell apart. It looks great now.
One screw up there.
It was Adrian's fault. Adrian does BJJ.
Adrian breaks stuff.
Yeah.
He changed it to jujitsu. It used to be BJJ. Now it's Adrian.
I think
does
it's because we
jujitsu.
started making fun of him.
So
Maybe.
you know, I personally don't really like the BJJ title either. I mean, my entire jiu-jitsu, you know, as a younger person, it was always BJJ,
Mhm.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And then I'm like, wait a second.
We're not in Brazil.
I don't know how I feel about it. And it's not to disregard all of the hard work that the Brazilians have done and the stories and the history of it all. But it's like a weird thing for me to be like BJJ. Yeah. And, you know,
USA.
and I also
USA,
Yeah.
USA, USA,
Yeah.
USA, USA, Marty Supreme.
Marty.
Oh, say.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, I think it makes more sense for it to be jiu-jitsu.
You
Well, Legion,
JJ?
they go by like AJJ.
AJJ,
Yeah.
American Jiu-Jitsu, which is interesting. Why not have a little national pride? But, you know, also at the same time, it's like,
Grappling.
it's grappling. All we're doing is grappling. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. So anything else this year, fellas, that you're really proud of?
Proud of the team. Proud of the advancements in the gym. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with everything.
Yep. Growing the
there's so
striking,
much.
it's going up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Huge part.
Hector's become a big part of it. He's like my my prodigy for the MMA striking program. You're the only person I got that's like me and you can bounce off ideas off each other and start growing that more. It's been really fun for me to have that.
Mm-hmm. I actually got an idea that I have to
Oh,
talk
yeah?
to you about. Yeah,
All right, let's go.
not
We'll
right now.
talk after.
Yeah, not right now.
Yeah, so our hope is to, and it's grown really well. We've got a good group of people, a good group of like people who actually are interested in the sparring and, growing into the program versus just coming to work out.
Oh yeah, it's one of the bigger, more consistent classes now.
Yeah, it's been really
Sparring.
great. So I think 2026, we're going to definitely see growth in that
Yeah.
realm, which is the MMA striking. Try to niche ourselves out into that realm where we're not just a Thai boxing school. We're not just a boxing school. We're not just, traditional martial arts, but an actual mixed martial arts.
Mm-hmm. But
program
we'll be at all
academy.
those events.
Yep.
Like we
Yeah.
got one next month.
What is it? Tell it.
NMTA scrimmage. So I know
Scrimmage.
Tyler's
Thai
doing it.
boxing scrimmage.
Yeah, Tyler, my brother. I think TJ might do it.
Tyler's gonna do it. Tyler do good.
Tyler would be fun to watch.
Yeah, so
He's
yeah,
a big boy.
the
Looking
Beak is
box.
doing it.
Beak. I like him. He's
Beak
tough.
is doing it.
Who's the
I was
beak?
sparring hard. You don't remember the Beak?
Who's
The Beak.
White
Jaden.
belt. White belt bash?
Oh, no, it's the Bick.
Oh,
I say-
Oh
I
my
say
God.
Bick.
I say Beak.
It's the that was Beak.
He said it was the
Beak.
I always say Bick.
It's Bick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bick.
Bick. BYK.
All right, the Bick.
I was like, you
The
don't
bull.
remember that, man?
Yeah. He's gonna do it. Aiden's gonna do it. Interesting.
He's tough. He's
I think.
We sparred really hard on Saturday,
Yep.
and he was like trying to kill me, and I was kind of going light with him, and he's like trying to hit me really hard. Like I just dropped him with a hard
Did you
kick.
pause because you put him down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I want Mikey
Hit
to
him
do
in the
it too,
body.
bro. Mikey's actually really
Mikey's
good at
really,
striking.
he could be really good.
Mm-hmm. He just needs to toughen up.
He needs
Mikey.
to,
Mikey.
he needs to heal up, toughen up.
Well, actually, yesterday he was pissing
Mikey,
me off.
shout out, he is the runner up of the white belt.
Yes. Yes.
Going back yesterday, he was pissing me off, so I was like cracking him with body shots, and like what used to sit him down is now like he's just
His
taking
body's
it.
gotten tougher.
Like I need him, and he went, and he's like, "Nah, let's keep going." I was like, "Oh yeah,
good,
Mikey."
good.
Yeah, in general, your body just kind of gets hardened to the
Mhm.
to the training.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Cool. So when is that? That's January.
25th,
Cool.
January 25th
Coming
on
up.
a Sunday.
Yeah, we'll make sure we get our list. We'll start
Mhm.
writing it all down. But yeah. What else, Kyle? Anything else
We
for
got
the year?
JCI coming up. We got Grappling Industries coming up at the beginning of the year. We got ADCC.
I think we are missing that. We're not
Yeah,
doing
we
that.
probably won't have
'Cause
anybody.
that's this weekend.
Yeah. Is it this weekend?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh man.
The first weekend.
Wow.
So that's in a couple days. We don't have anyone.
I was gonna
else.
say I'll do that, but
No,
fuck
it's,
that.
it's this weekend. So we'll start fresh after that. But I'm super excited for the year. I think 2025 is just the beginning because, man, like we didn't. I think about all the shit that we had to do,
Yep.
and we still were so
Still got
busy.
it done. Yep.
Yeah.
We're about 85 people.
I guess
compete.
one thing we didn't talk about is how I'm sure we've talked about it throughout the the course of the year, but just to say a really cool event that has been happening. It happened twice. We were 2-time quintet winners
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
for the team, which was just really fun moments to see all these guys, and so many of them are people who are now going to be jumping up in their game and moving to the new level of their belts, and guys like Ian and Brad and Greg and all these
Will
guys.
and yeah.
Yeah, Will's still got some time in his purple belt, which is nice because he just got his purple belt only
Crazy
not
good.
that long ago.
Yeah.
But guys like Ian and Brad, they've been purple belts since we've
Greg
known
Buck, right?
Greg Buck.
Before
Does that mean
Yeah.
that Ian can't do the quintet no more? Or?
them. Yeah.
Well, it depends. They do them with purple belt and under. Yeah.
So he's definitely.
Damn.
My plan is Ian. I'm hoping we're trying to drag him out to San Diego coming up at the end of the next month, and
Had him do the intermediate for last time.
his last time, and
Yeah.
we'll give him his brown belt there.
Is that ADCC?
Yeah.
Is that the 24th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You going?
Yeah.
You gonna compete?
I'm gonna compete.
All right. Christian wants to compete more
January
this year.
24th.
Yeah. You coming?
I'll think about it.
Do it, baby.
I'm down.
Come on, baby.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
you gotta
San
fight.
Diego,
You gotta fight
bro.
3 weeks after that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So we'll
I'll
see.
think about it. Dude,
Might have
that's
to rent a plane, flying everyone out there.
Not happening.
something I
We'll be
wanted to do.
walking based on the money.
Well, you're fighting for sure in February.
Well, I want to. Nothing for sure.
Nothing's ever for sure, but it's for sure what we're planning.
Scheduled.
Yeah, we got him on the date. Shout out
What promotion?
Maximus.
Maximus.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the plan, guys. So we'll be posting about it. We'll get it all going.
Hopefully I get another media pass for that one.
Oh yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
will.
Rich will hook you up.
I mean, he liked the videos that I made for
Yeah,
him.
we'll get
That was
it.
nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a good job with it. I think it was a great show too. It was really
Yeah,
fun.
it
Some
was
exciting
good
moments.
fights. A lot of good fights.
And this car, just to shout out Rich and Maximus, the promotion. He's been an awesome guy for us, and he's really supportive of our school. And he this card is gonna be huge because they got professional MMA, professional Muay Thai, amateur Muay Thai, amateur MMA. So it's gonna be a really exciting show because you're gonna have a lot of high level and different levels, which is
That's
fun
cool.
to see. I actually like that.
Amateurs are fun.
I don't know if I've heard rumblings and rumors, and just by what he
Elbows?
posts, yeah, they might be doing elbows now for
Yeah.
amateur like Muay Thai.
Ooh.
No, that's a fact. I think
I know. So he nothing for sure. He hasn't like said it, but like he kind of implies.
he told me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Interesting.
breaking news.
Breaking news. I won't say because I don't know, but yeah. So that's a big deal, at least for Illinois.
Yeah, for Muay Thai, because everybody used to go to Indiana for that
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So that's a big thing.
That's cool.
I actually fought
Nice.
on their second show ever.
Maximus.
Second Maximus.
Oh yeah, in Thai boxing.
Mhm.
Nice.
Now fighting on their first pro. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Super special.
Not a pro.
You will be.
Not yet.
Yeah, Rich got a little stricter with the media stuff because I remember
Well, that's
before.
that's about the commission.
yeah,
well, yeah, they
but
even-
even the last one, like when
That was because
the
do you remember what
amateur fights-
happened with the
XFO, or like
No.
before the week after, right?
Yeah.
The
the
dude died.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes, and
yeah,
it was the Illinois Commission. They don't let it's because of that. The commission was kind of upset with everyone. Well, not upset with it, but being more strict with everything.
yeah, because he was
yeah.
like yelling at people, like even people recording on their phones. Like if you don't have a credential, like you can't record at all.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was the athletic
Oh.
commission kind of cracked down on people.
Yeah.
No. He's talking about like in the crowd, like live streaming and stuff like
Oh,
that. Because
gotcha.
like people like
Oh.
try to do all that. He's been doing that for a while. Even when I fought last for Maximus, they were
Well,
doing
yeah, because
that.
they have a pay per view.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, so he's trying to like.
Do you remember back in the day? Kyle remembers because you did a bunch of them. Do you remember the Fight to Wins?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You remember when they would
Uh-huh.
like be yelling at us, like, "Do
And-
not post anything
and they
about
would-
your fight."
So then you would
I'm like,
repost your
well,
match.
I'm
and they'd be
posting my
we're
fight.
not paying.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry, I posted my match. I don't, yeah.
Well, yeah, because now they have a specific guy that does it, that does all the highlights
Yes,
and stuff.
yeah.
So.
So they're very strict.
Yeah,
But
Rich
yeah.
was super cool with me. He was
Rich
like,
is awesome.
He was like, get cage side, like get closer. I'm like,
He's a
"Okay."
great guy.
Yeah, he liked you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Lots of good stuff coming. Is there any last thoughts, Hector? It's been great to have you on the show. First time.
Oh,
Do you guys have any goals for the Spaz cast? Is this growing? Are we trying to get into the Twitch realm?
I mean, dude,
from
We've
what I've
talked
heard,
we've
from
talked
what I've
about
heard,
it, yeah.
what I've heard, that's a lucrative venture. Right there.
guys, we're not gonna Twitch.
We're
gonna
gonna.
stream on Twitch.
What's the difference?
Hmm.
Well, Twitch is what happens to Logan.
Oh yeah. when he looks at bright lights. Yeah, twitching is a different
It's a
meaning
different thing,
sometimes.
right, guys? I don't know if there's.
Why is it called Twitch?
I don't know. To be honest with you,
That's a
It's just called
stupid
Twitch.
name.
it's been around since I was like.
But I felt
12.
the same way about Twitter,
Yep.
but that's gone now. too, isn't
Facebook.
it?
It's X.
It's X,
Facebook
yeah.
makes sense, right? Like a book of
Face.
faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Instagram.
Twitter,
Yeah.
Because you tweet.
tweeting, but you don't.
I don't know. Your
Tweeter.
Twitter.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But like twitching, maybe it's like because
Somebody
you're.
come Twitter. She's fucking up my dinner.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something. I was like, oh no.
Well, I just want to say how proud I am of everyone who's a part of the team, all of you guys, even the people who haven't competed. We talk obviously so much about the competition team, but there's so many people here. I really like the term. You know, I know some people say hobbyist. I don't really like that word that much. I'm more of like practitioner. There's plenty of really great practitioners here who train the art, who don't compete, maybe have no desire to compete, maybe do have a desire but can't because of certain reasons in their life. They have, you know, work and obligations and families, and or maybe they'd like to compete more. But I'm really like so proud of the growth of all of our students. It's been really cool to see how good people have gotten over the
yeah.
last 12 months.
So amazing. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody who competed this year. Thank you, everyone who trained this year. Helped everyone get so much better.
Kyle, what's your goal for 2026?
2026.
Personally, for yourself.
Personally, I'm going to compete at the West Coast Trials. That's going to be big.
Not puke.
Not
No more puking?
No
Is
more
that a goal?
puking. That'd be a good goal.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Uh-huh.
Someone had to bring it up.
Yep. No more
If
puking.
he's not going to say it, I'll say it.
Yep. Yeah.
The story of 2025.
Yep. West Coast Trials. That's going to be a big one.
No more puking.
Yep.
I like that. And I
So-
think we've already thought about how we can start doing that. We've given you an intervention.
Yeah.
You're
No
starting
more
to eat
Mountain
better,
Dew.
no more Mountain
Yeah,
Dew.
yeah.
Is that what it is? Is that what's
Who
causing
knows?
all
Who
of it?
knows? Who knows?
This guy sneaks Mountain Dews, bro. It's
You
like
just chuck a whole
Really
Mountain Dew
excited.
before the
And he
tournament.
starts running away. It's like,
it's like
no.
that Shane Gillis. Like, where'd you get the cheese, Daddy?
Shotgunning him.
You ever heard
Yeah,
that
made these
story?
at night. He's making grilled cheese at night. I feel like Kyle's.
I'm not making him at night, Dad. I'm making him at night.
That's Kyle for sure.
With Mountain Dew. He runs
bi-
to the bathroom. You just hear.
Trying
Where's
to
the
open it
nut?
quietly.
I opened the back of the toilet. You know, there's Mountain Dews in there in bags.
Maybe that's why the urinal's
Crushed
not working.
cans, yeah.
Kyle. Yeah, no more Mountain Dew for a little bit.
Maybe we'll
We
see.
got. You got you that hooked.
Diet Mountain Dew.
For those who don't know, I don't think we've ever mentioned this. I got to do it now since it's
It's a
talked
great
about.
story. It's a classic.
So the funniest story of all time for me is this is not that long ago. Cindy, who we talked about, my mom and Cindy, one of the most helpful people we should be very grateful for, is both of them have came in and started helping us at the front
Gym,
desk
yeah.
in between times, so me and Kyle aren't dying. It's been super helpful. And Cindy will come in, and me and Cindy, I love. She's just like how I love.
man.
I love just sitting and talking to Kyle. Cindy's the same way. It's just a joy. Like, she's such a sweetheart, and she'll just talk and talk and talk. And I don't know how it happened. I think we were talking about puking and stuff. She's like, "Oh yeah, Kyle's always been a little sick and stuff." It's like one of the craziest things ever is he got Mountain Dew poisoning. And she said it like that, Mountain Dew poisoning, like it's a medical condition. Like sun poisoning or like he got Mountain Dew poisoning one day. And I'm like, please explain. It's like when he was younger, like I don't know how old you were, but
That was
2 years
good,
ago.
yeah.
He was on a boat
6
and
months ago. Yeah.
he was on a boat and he drank a whole case of Mountain Dew by himself. Like, just started pounding him and got home and was so sick they had to take him to the hospital.
Yeah, I had like from the caffeine. My head was like splitting open from so
And
much
dehydrated,
caffeine.
I'm
I was
sure.
like so dehydrated. I had to like give me an IV.
So were you like bouncing off the walls and then you crashed, or like?
No, like literally.
It was basically a hangover.
Yeah, like I was,
just right
I was
away?
fine, and like the next day I woke up, it was like my
Mom!
head splitting open.
Mom, take me to the
Yeah.
hospital.
I was like, I think I'm dying.
And the doctor gets this report and he's like, sorry to tell you, Mr. Perkins, you got a case of the Dew.
This kid has more sugar in his body than any human has ever ingested.
Yeah, it's a classic case of Mountain Dew.
He'll survive.
I've seen this many
documented case.
times. I mean,
Dewitis.
I've seen this many times.
Dewitis.
You're not even the worst case we've seen this month.
He opens up the curtain. There's another.
It's just a whole like ward of
Here's
of all
Frank.
Kyle. No, they're all Kyle. Only a Kyle gets Mountain Dew.
Kyle's the only person in human history to have gotten.
Just different names of Kyle. Anyone named
Kyle.
Kyle has a
Drinks
Mountain
a
Dew
Mountain
problem.
Dew to excess.
Kyle's had the only 5 cases in human history.
So yeah, Mountain Dewitis. So I think I think it's time to cut back on the dew.
We'll see what happens.
2026 is we're
We'll see what
putting
happens.
we're
Just drinking water.
And Mountain Dew, like the executives right now are listening to this thing. It's like no.
Our
Like,
sales.
this is our only the only
Do
person
or
buying
do
Mountain
not.
Dew.
To
Do
or
the
not
dew
to do.
or to not to do.
To do.
Do or do not. There is no drive.
There is no drinking dew.
There is no dew.
I think Yoda needs to have an intervention.
But he's green.
Oh shit!
It's a conspiracy. Essentially, it's just
The
I don't
cycle
know
continues.
what bodily fluid it is from Yoda, but it's some type of bodily fluid from Yoda.
Isn't it yellow?
think it
Isn't Mountain
turned-
Dew yellow?
Is it? It
Green.
sounds green.
It's green.
It better be
Is it?
green.
Well, I mean, you ask
don't
what
know.
color the fluid is. If you put it in a glass.
Yeah, if you pour it in a
Yeah.
glass, it's green.
If you put it in a glass, you could argue it's a little more yellow than green.
Because people never really
Nerd.
drink it out of a glass.
Yeah.
It does look yellow.
No
when
one
you pour it
drinks.
out.
If you're drinking Mountain Dew out of a glass,
If you're drinking Mountain Dew in a glass,
you're a scumbag.
You're sitting at the table of the 10-time Talladega Nights winner, all right, eating Domino's.
This
and
guy,
drinking
this guy
Mountain Dew out
drinks
of
it
a
out of a
glass.
glass.
No way, I drink out of a can. I'm not a fucking savage.
He drinks it out of a wine glass.
No, only out of a can.
He gets the spherical ice cubes in the
It's like-
Scotch glass.
He's like Mountain
his
Dew on the
whiskey.
rocks.
Let me tell you, you only
Hold the
drink,
He
rocks.
puts an umbrella on.
Dude,
it.
I'm gonna get you Mountain Dew
only
today.
drink soda out of the can.
Yeah, it's
All right,
it's
I'm
New
gonna give
Year's
you
Eve,
another
so
can.
tonight are we gonna crack open a
I'm down.
I'll
to
come
crack
over
open
with a case, baby.
with a case.
Get fucked up
The
on
Kyle,
Mountain Dew.
no! He's so hungover. Like Kyle must have drank a lot.
Can't roll, Joe.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
again. What alcohol goes well with Mountain Dew? Does anyone ever test that?
They invented whiskey to go with Mountain Dew, but it doesn't go well. They invented Mountain Dew to go with whiskey.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
holy
sorry.
shit! What year did Mountain Dew come out?
Yeah.
Rum goes well with Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do you call that? What drink is that called?
Rum Dew?
Rum Dew?
A rum Dew?
Mountain Rum.
Mountain
Rum. Drum. Do rum.
That's what I drank when I was 16.
Really?
Yeah.
Mountain Dew and whiskey? What did you do? Or
I
rum?
don't know. When I was 16, 17 years old, me and my ex-girlfriend would steal liquor from Target.
Fucking lock him up.
And it was Bacardi. It was Bacardi. Sorry, Target, if you're watching this.
Ban him
Target.
for
Fuck
life.
Target.
We got away with it.
They deserve it.
We got away with it
Target.
3
I love
times
Target.
before we got caught.
You
And
got
it was
caught by
the
Hector?
The third time.
I mean, by
What
Sergio.
the
I meant.
Don't ever disrespect me like that.
I mean, Sergio caught
Yeah, it
you?
was Sergio that caught us.
Yeah, he would.
Officer
Busted.
Tubby.
That was when I met him.
Did you
Shout
run?
out.
Dude,
No.
If
No?
he ever
You
pulls
just
me
took
over-
it?
I just took it.
Oh, you got to run, baby.
Do they arrest you for something so petty?
No, I think it's up to them whether they want to press charges. And we were just two young
Young
teenagers
kids, and
at the
they're
time.
like,
So
slap
they
on
were
the
like,
wrist.
don't do this again. And I think they banned us from that Target, but I went
Which
back
one?
like a bunch
They
of
took a
times.
photo of you and put it up on the wall.
Dude, I think that's all
Maybe, I don't know.
bullshit.
What?
Like that bans from stores.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
I
because
think
like
they
they're
just
gonna,
say that and then they just forget about
They have
it.
a picture of
Look
you
at
on
our
the
wall. We got a few bands.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, I know like a place like Six Flags, and then a place like I think Target is actually known for like having like some of the best cameras in the world. So I bet you they kind of just put your face in a facial recognition thing, and then it would just like pop up to their
This guy.
yeah.
AI.
Well, kind of, and then it would just pop up to their customer support guy, and he just walks around and be like, "Watch this motherfucker," you know.
Speaking of Target, did you guys see that video of that Indian girl in Algonquin? At the Algonquin?
That
Target?
stole all the stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
that
happened?
I saw that 8 months ago.
Yeah, that
babe.
was
What are you
about-
talking about? That's old. This lady flew from India, literally
Algonquin?
landed in America, went to Target, and
In
was there
Algonquin.
In
for
Algonquin?
Yeah,
Yep.
on Randall.
and was there for like 8 hours just robbing stuff, just stealing stuff, like putting in her card and stuff. And so then they arrest her, and she's like, "I can just pay," and they're like, "No, you can't just pay."
Well, where was she doing with it? She was eating
she could
food?
steal all of it. She's stealing
No,
stuff, putting it in her
clothes.
purse. Yeah, put it. Yeah, just
And like got caught leaving the building to back to India?
I don't know if she had left yet. So then that was her
So
thing
how
too.
can you
She's
say
like,
she stole anything?
because you're putting it in your. You can't be like, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, but I mean, they.
Unless she was eating it.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
food.
yeah.
Like, how can you say she stole it? She never left the premise.
Maybe she. I don't know. Yeah, maybe she did, and then they brought it back. I don't remember watching the whole. Yeah,
Interesting.
I watched a lot of cop videos.
It's
Joe.
just
Yeah.
funny because
Yeah.
that's my Target. That's a Target I go to.
Yeah. I love it.
On Randall.
847.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Where's my mouthpiece?
Oh, what else, guys? Is this it?
I don't know.
Well, this was fun. We do want to get back into our podcasting rhythm because we've gotten out of the rhythm. And I would like to keep it rolling back to like
Every
back
couple
to its,
weeks.
Well, back to its original
Prominence.
goals.
Yeah.
Back to its original goals of like
After the
after a conversation, conversations after rolling. So we got to try to get some people. If anyone's interested, let's get you guys back on. It's just fun. It's a fun thing to do, and it's for the school. We're trying to grow everyone's connection to each other, and knowing who everyone is on the school. So, you don't have to be anyone special. Legitimately, you are all special in your own way. And I mean that.
I looked at Kyle like, what does he have to say?
I really do think so. Everyone here. That's always the thing. I'm like, hey, we want to do the podcast. People are like, no.
Okay, nothing
No,
to say.
I don't have
Those
any-
people
I'm
seem to
not
be the most interesting.
I was like, everyone here
Dude.
could be fun on the podcast.
Yeah.
I really want Brad on here.
Brad, be
Brad, we
interesting.
were this close. He said yes, and then he came back to me. He was like, I don't want to do it.
What?
Yeah, Brad Bettis was like, no. He's
I
like,
remember.
He's like, I don't want to talk.
It's hard to describe your life as a serial killer. Like on a podcast, it's gonna be rough to get it out there.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, alleged. Brad's awesome. We love Brad. I had a great conversation with him just yesterday. Right? Yesterday was Wednesday. Tuesday.
What was he nerding out about?
Everything.
Marty
He went to Tennessee.
Supreme.
Yeah, Marty Supreme. He loved it.
He loved
Loved
Marty Supreme. He loves movies.
Yeah,
That guy
so we
loves
talked a
movies.
lot about movies and grappling and how good our school is compared to other places that he's visited, and it was really fun.
That's one of my favorite stories too. Is the first time he rolled with Jesse, he told him like the first thing he said to him was like, "I'm not an amateur," like or something like that, right?
I'm not a hobbyist.
I'm
is
not a
what he said.
hobbyist. Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm actually pretty good.
I'm actually like really good at this.
Brad's great, but Brad's super humble too. Just to say that he's like too humble. He's
Yes.
actually self-deprecating, and he doesn't believe he's that good. And I was trying to tell him like, hey man, it's time. Like, we got to get you your brown belt. And he's just like, nope, I don't want it. I'm not good enough. He's like, until I go out and I take people down and I submit them from the top, and I can get it. I was like,
Brad scares
you've already
me.
proven you can do it. So we're gonna figure it out for him. We're gonna find a good date for him and make it special. You know, for the promotions and stuff, we try to make them special as much as possible because you only get a few. If you really like this thing, if this is one of your biggest passions and you enjoy grappling, it's like these big milestones. So I look forward to some really big promotions coming up for all these white to blue belts. We got a bunch of them. That's gonna be coming soon, and a lot of purple belts, brown belts, and we're still a ways away from anyone getting their first black belt. Besides, we got our Giuseppe and the
Mario,
barracks guys, and but yeah, the black belt. From here, organic hasn't. We're
Still
a ways
growing.
away.
Still
Yeah.
growing.
Doesn't happen overnight.
Water in the tree.
I'll accept it anytime, Joey.
Yeah, it'll be special. I've thought about that too. Of like, man, who will be that first person who's like steps in the door? I don't know who.
What?
Oh, technically, you'll never be that. I mean,
know.
because you got your blue belt somewhere else. But I wonder who will have.
Homegrown.
I think about the first crop
Adrian,
of my blue
Adrian.
belts is like that group.
Yeah.
The original white belt bash. Got people like Kenny and
Adrian.
Jay Perez.
Yep.
Jay's getting his purple belt soon.
Yeah.
So Miguel, Miggy.
Did Mick get his blue belt from you?
Yeah, he was one of my first blue
Okay.
belts. He trained somewhere else, but he got his first blue belt. So it's like fun to see like that progression. It's fun, man. It's an interesting world out here. But yeah, I know that's one of your goals too, to get your blue belt in 2026. I think it should happen. We got to get your, get your moments, get your checklist off of what you want. Compete in San Diego. I think would be a great start for the year.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do it.
want to win a bunch at white belt.
Yeah, it's
For
time.
sure.
Enjoy it. Enjoy the process.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
being a white belt.
Send me back to white belt. Take my blue belt away.
Never.
Can't go back.
Can't go back.
You will
Only
be a
forward.
blue belt forever
I'm down.
until
No,
you're not.
You're going forward.
Until you're
I'm
not.
down.
Yeah, we'll get you there. You're doing great. So yeah, happy New Year, 2025. Let's close it out.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for joining us this whole year. It was a great year of competing, great year of podcast. This has been episode 55 of the Keep It Rolling podcast, and we will keep it rolling into 2026.
Happy New Year, guys.
Bye,
Happy New
guys.
Year.
Bye bye.
Clap with your feet. Clap with your feet.